Will I?
Oh, we got a guest?
Welcome to Petty Nation. I am Justin Alexander. Nigga.
I'm your boy Big So from the D.
I thought it was going back. I'm your boy Big D from New Orleans.
I'm Toya.
I'm big old Dre.
Big ass niggas. I guess I'm Jeremy. I ain't gonna throw big on the motherfucker. Big Jeremy. Big ass nigga.
Welcome to the motherfucking Petty Nation show. We missed last week. First of all, I ain't have all my goddamn money for the show. And
I
niggas
need gas money.
for the week. For the week, you gotta redo your shit when you ain't got no money coming up. You got to call niggas. Do you owe me?
Hey, this nigga Justin had to cancel. Everybody said, cool.
Nobody had no goddamn money. But it's payday today, goddamn it. Don't you borrow shit from me, I'm broke. All right, y'all, let's get into it. First story, we're going to do our hot topic first. Do you want to tell us the drink of the day real quick?
It's a repeat because my fat ass on a diet, so we all doing rum and Diet Coke. And he forgot the motherfucking Diet Coke. So it's all rum. I'm wrong.
All right, niggas. So the first story. Florida prisoner kills cellmate and wears his ear.
What?
Only in Miami. A prisoner at the Columbia Correctional Institution strangled his cellmate to death, gouged out his eyeballs, and cut off his ear and wore it as a necklace to the child house. And then he said, but this is how this nigga got in. I wouldn't have wanted to be that motherfucking roommate, because how he got in was he had killed a motherfucker, crushed a cab driver's skull.
The dead presidents?
Nigga, can I tell my story?
Give a fuck about your story.
He had crushed a cab driver's skull and wore it as a wedding ring.
This nigga a predator.
Yeah.
This nigga wear trophies and shit.
I heard he gonna be transferred to Pennsylvania and room with Bill Cosby. Can you imagine if that motherfucker find out? You gotta get a nigga that is more nigga ear as a fucking. You get scared of the motherfucker.
Nigga, you
Camille.
Hey, he fucking with the Jello pudding pop king though. Nigga fuck around get shanked with a stick.
Hell no. What y'all think about that? You find out the motherfucker next to you killing motherfuckers wearing ears. And he's looking for a new roommate.
That might be the new jury.
Deuces. You ain't gonna worry about nobody snatching your chain. I'm going on PC.
I'm telling.
You telling.
Excuse me, he's wearing an ear.
You're like, wait, that nigga over there got a cell phone, so I'm out.
Right. Somebody done smoking the phone up in there.
He's selling weed.
Telling.
That's when you shit and throw it at the guard so you can go in. Like, yeah, fuck that. I'm waiting on for 30 days.
Or he got a cell phone and he using my ear.
You gotta wonder how did he cut this ear off? They don't have nothing but sports in that
He bit it, nigga.
That nigga ripped that shit.
Tyson.
That got to be fucked up. Now this one right here is gonna fuck with you.
That didn't fuck with you?
Somebody turn their shit off?
Oh. Yeah, somebody playing it.
It's the rookie.
He said it's the rookie.
This one's gonna fuck with you too. Arizona man faked Down syndrome and hired caregivers to change his diaper.
Yeah. Hey.
Suspect Paul Anthony pretended to be a woman, hiring nannies to bathe and change the diapers of her adult son. Then, when they came to the house, they would change this nigga, and they was noticing that he would be aroused during the change.
This nigga got it down.
He went to jail.
That's smart. That's smart though.
So they got him.
I ain't got a diaper fetish.
They got him on three counts.
He got diapers though.
They got him. You stupid.
Well, shit, nigga, I'm dating your grandma. I
Ain't
need
that a
to
bitch?
What, 3 counts of taking shit?
I know, because you got to sit on that shit like this bitch gonna be here in 5 minutes. I got to shit myself.
Unless
Maybe he knew how to time it.
How about
Bitch,
that?
yeah.
When she get there?
Yeah.
Hold on. That might be something. I'm talking about you gotta sit there and let this bitch raise your leg up and wipe you and shit.
So I sounds like you into.
I'm about to call. I'm about to call and get my goddamn nannies lined up.
I think she make a bit more
Nigga,
mad.
you know how much water you'll save not flushing?
You rub under my titties, please?
Welcome to McDonald's. I'm German. Can I help you? Take that goddamn hat on. Yeah. They got him on 3 felony charges of sexual abuse and 1 charge of fraudulent scheme.
Is that a
Can you imagine you the goddamn bitch that got to wipe this nigga? And what if they said a nigga that day? Did he go through with it?
But ain't that what they train them CNAs for? It's a million of them out here. Everybody other
Everybody.
cousin a CNA.
everybody?
You know the white bag.
Hey,
I thought it stands for can't nurse anyway.
I don't think I can do it.
whoa.
No. What happened the
Being
day?
CNA?
You can't wait.
The day you think this bitch gonna come over, they seeing Junior to wipe you. You be back. No, dog, I'm cool. Get up. Nigga, quit touching me. I'll
had
wipe
my
myself.
shit for the day.
So now you're not taking shit until she comes.
Yeah.
But what if the man come? Nigga, get up, man. I could change myself.
Yeah. Look at
Niggas
what,
think all well.
hey, he forget he's supposed to be retarded. What the fuck you think this is, nigga?
Man, get that fucking sandpaper off me.
What the fuck is this? Get your hands off my dick. You can lift that.
Oh, you ain't hard now.
Oh, hell no.
That sounds like that's come out of your mouth too.
He was so comfortable,
I
wasn't
was
he?
wondering
He
what
was
somebody
comfortable.
was saying.
He was comfortable. Just gotta lift the ball. Keep him off the ground, baby.
All right. I think who got a bucket? Anybody got a bucket in here? That's your drive?
Not today.
Anybody drive a bucket?
I got a bucket.
You got a bucket? Okay, this story is for you.
Uh-oh.
All right. So a 20-year-old man died at the drive-thru after his own car pinned him against a tree as he was leaning out the window to get his food from the fast food order. So this is what the nigga did. So as he was leaning to get the food, he had to open the car door. But the bitch's hand was too short. So when he opened the car door, his car went in reverse. Hella fast, hit a tree, and killed that motherfucker. So the moral of the story is, nigga.
Keep your foot on the brake.
Go to Burger King.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine you get your food and this bitch forget ketchup and you gotta go through again? You be like, this bitch forgot the ketchup. Let me get this. Motherfucker. All because McDonald's wants you to ask. You did a bitch?
That sounds like some Whataburger drive.
I ain't never been there. Where they got this?
It's at South.
What?
They're good as fuck. It's like an In-N-Out burger. It's better
What?
than In-N-Out.
You
Yeah.
been?
What?
It's just a whole bunch of black people work there though.
At Whataburger? Well, you know the Wahlbergs, they love black folks.
No, it's Whataburger. Whataburger. It's
Right.
good as fuck.
The Wahlbergs own them.
No,
they don't.
that's Wahlburger.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is Whataburger in the South.
I was gonna let this
Like
motherfucker
Wahlburger?
walk with his story.
What a burger?
What a burger, yeah.
Yeah.
Whataburger, it's good.
What a burger?
I ain't never heard of them.
They're the equivalent of In-N-Out
Yeah.
in the South. They good as fuck. They everywhere.
That motherfucker no food.
Yeah, anytime I travel, they good. But y'all
They
good?
good?
Yeah, they good.
All right.
God gave you.
I'm ready for that.
They're like In-N-Out, but a bigger burger.
Like you get more
Like
meat.
Five Guys.
And you don't have to be a Christian to work there.
Praise God.
Oh, you talking about like In-N-Out, you can't have tattoos, you can't have piercings. Think about it. See, you never noticed that.
I only see crackers in Modesto. Chick-fil-A, you gotta be Christian. Dang it.
Well,
In and
you
out.
can lie.
Time out.
I stopped fucking with In-N-Out when I found out they were Republicans.
I stopped fucking with In-N-Out when I found out their meat patty was too goddamn
You
clean.
don't fuck with people because they're political.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Yes.
gonna give your business. If your political views are different than mine, political.
Political.
Yeah, it's too much
Political.
room.
Political.
Political views are different than mine, and I know you have a business.
Drink that.
I'm not gonna give you my money.
Exactly.
Period. So you don't go to church. What kind of phone you using? Samsung.
Samsung.
They
They
Republican.
Republican.
They don't.
I'm about to check.
Throw that shit out the window,
Don't
nigga.
go.
I ain't
Give it to
throwing
me.
it out. I ain't throwing it
What
out.
you
So,
say?
come next week, this
Come next
motherfucker will be the same Samsung.
Your morals are not window.
I ain't done paying on this motherfucker yet.
All right.
How you ask me for a drink and ain't drinking? Who?
Because you
Oh,
found out
pepe ass.
you used to put Mickey's in
It's
people's
a,
drinks.
it's a sip.
That's
Bill
what
Jr.
Spanish fly.
Because it ain't Jose Cuervo.
Oh,
Okay.
Our bad.
that's okay, Hector.
Damn.
You're trying to fuck later. That's
Hey, you know when a Mexican ain't taking it's too much. I think say, God damn. Them niggas drink acid.
Car batteries straight turned up on the rocks.
I love it in Mexico.
Wow.
I don't know. The tacos don't taste the same.
Next subject.
Florida man. This is really for. I wanted the parents to tell me what they would do. I ain't finna read all this. Let me just
Nigga,
say,
you the only one not a parent in here.
so y'all can talk about it. Motherfucker.
Yeah, what?
Go ahead,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
I ain't gonna read this. You know what? Fuck y'all. I ain't gonna read this. I'm gonna just say what happened. So a dude had his son. This is in Florida, and his son wanted to go fuck somebody. 15 years old. So he was like, what time is it? He was like, come on, we can take you. So he take his son to the park. No, he take his son to the park, meet up with this girl. They fucking out at the park. Police pull up on the dude. He said, what you doing? He said, I'm waiting on my son. He said, what's your son doing? Oh, he got this girl, you know, he messing around with. He said, well, how you know the girl? One of the friends from school. He said, how old is your son? He said, 15.
They charge that.
Charge that motherfucker.
Well, what?
Charge the daddy with let me see,
letting them
let me
get pussy?
read. They charge the daddy with
Who's that?
no, with child endangerment. They're 15.
Well, he didn't, at least they didn't get him for rape.
Well,
Pedophile?
They be getting them niggas now.
yeah.
The daddy
He said
did
Megan's
that,
law.
right?
Make his ass register for real.
But
You
That's
think
what
the
he
daddy
did.
was wrong?
Yeah.
What you mean?
I mean, you could be cool with your kids, but that's a little
That's
too close.
irresponsible.
You
And-
taking your
and-
kid to go fuck?
And contributing to
hey, y'all stop. Y'all
okay.
quiet, bro.
Was he white?
He was black.
They was black.
Yeah, he got released on $750.
I'm not. I don't take my sons to go
No.
fuck.
But you did know that your son was looking at an 18-year-old stripper.
Well, yeah, that's gonna happen. Now I can't.
He said
I
that's
don't-
I think
No, that ain't the
that's-
same thing. Fucking and looking. So you fucking and looking is the same to you.
You might as well. You watching her take her
Oh,
clothes
so I
off
just
for a
fucked you
rap.
then. I'm fucking you right now.
Eyeballing. Yeah, that's reckless eyeballing. You do it all the time.
Well, he fucking you retarded. I don't know what he gives you. That nigga face retarded to the motherfucker right now. When you fucking him?
Me so.
Oh, I'm looking at
Nigga, hey, Bezo, look.
I almost choked.
Nigga said, me too.
No, do you too? You just had a gangbang, girl.
We all been part of the Me Too movement.
No, we haven't, nigga.
You haven't?
Hell no.
I got touched by my third grade school teacher.
What-
Yeah.
what-
Damn,
what's
what
his
school
name?
you go to?
What doing that?
Her name was Miss Gray.
Where Miss Gray at?
This was Valina C.
Hey, she still.
Hold on. Time out. This is important. What happened?
Well, this is Valina C. Jones Fundamental Magnet School in New Orleans.
For the retard.
for the retards. You know what I'm saying?
Fundamental.
Your special ed teacher
fundamental.
was said the whole name.
Hey, think about
Yeah,
it.
they got the stage.
In the 80s, you used to have to write that shit down on your head. But, you know, she touched me. I mean, I didn't touch. I mean, I don't know, buddy.
Touch me, love.
What did she?
I'm 38 years old with a 26-year-old, so that means, you know,
Hold on.
But did she look good?
Hold on, time out. What you mean?
I'm 38 with a 26-year-old.
Your child 26?
My oldest child is 26.
Okay, we're gonna get into that after you was touched by the same teacher or just somebody?
No, I wish.
Oh, was she cute?
Yeah. She was one of those school teachers. She'd be like, damn, you know
That's why
everybody.
you didn't mind.
Where she
that
touch you, nigga? At your forehead? Where? You
She
Place-
put me in the cloakroom. The cloakroom. See, I'm from New Orleans, so it's like they put you in, like, they used to put us under the desk. They used to put us in the
Y'all
cloakroom.
doing drills?
No, not.
Hey, you can't go. hey, one thing is he can't go after her.
Yeah, this nigga. They put you
Hey.
on the table.
That's your limitation.
No, he can't go after because all the evidence washed away.
This nigga, you
That's
ain't
right.
shit.
And you know what? He's fine.
Proud as fuck.
But
Katrina
the school, the
washed
school
all
was
that
closed
shit.
out, you know.
I
But
know.
I don't think for me,
I know. Every school is closed now.
That's why you here.
that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Oh, you came after Katrina?
Yeah, I came out.
Oh, you was there?
Yeah, I was there.
Oh, that's fucked up. I'm gonna quit talking. But
Nah,
you
it's
swam
true.
out.
I've
He
been
swam
swimming since
out,
Moby Dick been a goldfish.
Yeah, you gave them other niggas.
I
some
was
money.
trying to hear the story of the quote.
I know. Keep on going. He was just so interested. Keep going.
Oh man,
This nigga
it's
swam
a
the
cloak
freedom.
run, you know. It's like a coat. It's kind of
Like a
crazy.
straight jacket.
No,
Like you put your
a
coat
jacket. You know, like you got your backpacks and your
Yeah.
coats. So they had a room like a
Oh,
closet
to hang it up.
to hang it up. Yeah, but that's where they used to put you at when you got in trouble. So like if you was a class clown, you went in there.
She put you on punishment on purpose.
Probably.
Oh,
So-
You let her-
touch
you
me.
let
Wait,
her
hold on,
finish?
no. I'm yeah, for real.
So you know, I mean, it was going down.
And oh,
It went down. You know, I mean,
well, she gave some head. She gave some pussy.
nah, she just like jerked me off.
She jerked you.
How old
Yeah,
was you?
I was what 7?
Damn.
She enjoyed it.
7?
How'd she jerk you off?
I mean, I didn't know what it was, you know,
And
but
look who right behind him.
The fuck that mean?
The nigga always up with somebody telling a good story. That nigga be right here. I ain't talking about you, nigga. I'm talking about your son. dumbass.
So she jerked off noodles?
yeah,
You didn't even hit puberty yet.
I know, but
I don't know personally. I'm
think about like after that, I just got advanced and I fucked all my sister friends. And
Oh,
at the
okay.
age
Oh.
of 11, I got my
Because you were searching for another jerk off.
yes.
Okay.
You know, and at 11, I got my girl pregnant, and at 12,
Pregnant?
she had my baby.
Damn.
And I'm 38.
So you wasn't shit at first as a
26-year-old.
daddy.
Huh?
You wasn't shit at first as a daddy. 11.
Well, y'all both was
Wait, when you said,
Right.
when you said that
No
before
kids,
38
having
with,
Yeah, you can't take care of nobody.
with a
at 11.
26-year-old, I was like, that nigga drunk. I think he missed it. I think he
Hold
didn't
on.
carry
So
the
y'all
line.
both had to be in the house at the street light.
Well, actually, you know, this is one of the things that I really thank God I had parents, because without a mom, without a family structure, you know. Oh, okay. You know, it's like she was there. She stepped in. You know, my mom stepped in and helped me out, and it was good.
Amen.
So did you help take care of the baby? Or?
Hell no.
that was that nigga.
I didn't know what to do.
Right.
Dead
That
beat
nigga
that.
was 11 years old. I don't
No,
know. He
I
don't
wasn't a
be a
deadbeat dad.
You was-
I was just a
A kid
deadbeat
that
kid.
had kids.
Exactly. Yeah.
How old was the girl then?
She was 14.
That's great.
Man.
No, for
No, you
real?
can't go after the girl.
Well,
For her.
well,
You can't
So
go
the
after the girl.
15?
No.
Yeah.
You can only go after gun.
Ain't that a bitch?
yeah.
For real?
It's fucked up. But, hey, that's,
I had to go to
Nigga, only-
counseling. I
Only
had to
you
go
would
through
call
it all.
rape on some shit
Yeah.
like that. Nigga,
call it
14-year-old
lucky, nigga.
touched me.
Yeah.
he had game.
They
When I
put
was
me-
11,
No, this bitch got pregnant. That's rape. I ain't take care of that baby. Fuck you mean only you? That bitch raped me. Ain't no
lie.
shit, mama. What the fuck is you talking about? She took me to the park. in remedial class,
But you know,
and she fucked the shit out of my
Hey,
retarded
was she in
ass.
special ed with you? It was fundamentally good. Hey, D, was she in special ed with you?
No, I wasn't in special. So when she,
Y'all was both like,
hey, hold on. You know, I think us as blacks, some of us got special ed mixed up because I think some of us think special ed, they think cognitive.
how many lunches you had?
You know,
No, let him explain this shit. Keep on.
you know, I think they think when you say special ed, they think you retarded.
Kinda.
Cognitive, you know, like, I mean, I hope I'm not offending nobody.
No,
but,
no. We ain't retarded.
You remember,
Everybody.
you remember I got the hookup?
Yeah.
And you remember old boy?
Yeah.
That was y'all?
That's retarded. That's cognitive.
Okay, how many recesses did y'all have?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't remember how many I had.
I had two.
How many lunches?
How many
I had
lunches?
one.
Okay.
Okay, you was all right then.
What's that mean?
I know.
You know, them
No,
niggas be rolling the halls.
we had a nigga went to our high school, had 5 lunches. And
What high school you went to?
David.
He
Did that
had-
nigga-
he had-
did that
Hey,
nigga
that's
graduate?
Modesto.
Them dope, nigga.
We said,
Yeah,
man, you
yo.
always playing basketball. I got 5 lunches.
Damn.
What's that nigga name? Brian.
Oh, y'all gonna
Got his
put the
ass
nigga
whooped.
out there?
Hey,
Come on.
he don't watch it.
You never know.
Nah, it's on the YouTube channel, nigga.
Him and
His
Brian
care-
worked together.
His caretaker, Mike.
Jeremy O'Fries and Brian, the graduates, to register.
You said graduate.
Well, that nigga say, "Oh, you smart. Y'all know how to use the register." Just said what? This nigga.
Special ed.
Oh, that's interesting. Keep going.
Oh, what? Is it?
So did she come out okay?
So you said,
Well, my daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter's a school teacher right now.
oh, bless
shit.
her
That's
heart.
what's up.
Yeah.
She ain't put nobody in the co-room. Is she?
She overachieving despite.
Hey, nigga, did y'all both go to prom at the
You know,
same
I
time?
mean, I'm proud of her. I'm really proud of her.
Did you take your daughter to prom?
I didn't even go to prom.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I graduated from Grambling State University.
Okay, most importantly, do you have a relationship with your daughter?
Exactly.
All 4 of my daughters.
Can you give her advice?
Yeah, I can give her advice. Honey, if you watch, like Daddy always tell you, never date a guy that's going to remind you of your dad.
Well, nah.
11 years older. I mean,
That's what they normally do, though.
Yeah, I don't want my daughter, I don't think no woman should date a guy that remind her.
but most
Her
women
father.
do.
Most women do. My wife.
Why?
But
Because, hold on, because most women will.
No.
Your daughter different. But listen,
My daddy ain't shit.
listen.
And your wife was your wife daddy was a white farmer.
I'm a hard worker, nigga. Shit.
You ain't got no job, Tom. sorry, McDonald.
I'm a hard worker.
You know hard work.
You work at McDonald's?
No, no.
They got a bitch.
Look like
he got a hat like he lives at McDonald's.
From Disneyland, goddamn
This nigga was serious, like you.
Disneyland.
Look up on Friday.
Because y'all done made like a couple of jokes about it. If it was just one, I'd be like, okay, no McDonald's. But now it's like,
I know one of them niggas worked at McDonald's.
I know a fry when I see it.
I never worked fast food in my life.
So you against it?
No.
They paying $15 an hour.
That ain't good.
As big as that nigga is, you think he against
Right.
I
it?
support them.
For a
Wage
kid?
in Oakland is what, 18?
18?
I've always supported fast food. I just never worked there.
I'll go flip a burger. I mean, do they really flip burgers?
No, they got a machine, I think.
I don't know. I ain't.
I think it got microwaves.
My first job was at Burger King. I was a porter.
How old was you? 12.
Nah, I was 16.
My first job
You mean
was at
you didn't
Togo.
support
You mean,
your kid?
nigga, you was 11 when the kid was
My
5?
mama was doing it. Shit, I'm keeping it real.
You
My
ain't shit.
mama was doing it. Like straight up, all jokes aside, I looked at my daughter more as a sister because
Yeah,
my mom was
Nigga, y'all
taking
was the
care of
same
it. I
age.
didn't know. Yeah, I
That's
didn't know.
understandable.
You know that? I mean, but you got some people be like, what the fuck? But no, literally, that's what I did until my dad sat me down and said, hey, you're working, it's on you now. Then I was just like, nah, nigga, I'm going to college. I left because I didn't know, you know, and now I see life different, but I mean,
So was your dad a good father figure?
yeah, that nigga was the best.
So when you say
don't do what your daddy did, or don't try to date nobody that act like your daddy. Technically, he was her daddy, right?
No, I was her dad. That was her
Okay.
grandpa.
What do her? You help her with her homework?
Nah, I was in college. You know,
Because you went to West Fundamental School.
I went to Grambling State University, nigga, and I graduated
On time.
on time.
Grandma in the black school, right?
Yeah. What
Yes,
is
it's a. I hate to
Yes,
say
It is. What you mean? You hate to say it?
but because see, it's like when you out of Louisiana and you know people look at like these historic black institutions, you know, they think that oh man, they don't got no white people going there. Nah, they do, you know, and it's just
Nigga,
focus.
we know they do. Shit, them niggas down in Louisiana is still one
Yeah.
step above slavery.
Yeah.
Hey, but I remember, nigga, I was in high school and this girl, she came back and she
Like how
said,
you did that.
Put your mouth on.
Like, I gotta buy you dinner first or something?
Huh?
I gotta buy you dinner first?
You said what?
Why you did it? Nigga, you heard.
Michael something.
Hey, how you
Get
got
closer.
a styrofoam cup?
That's some other shit.
Ingenuity.
all right, I want to get to the juicy shit now, the shit that happened. A couple of things that I want to talk about. Before we even get to what happened to the Bill Cosby shit, I want to ask this question because I've seen that they have some ride or die bitches that's with them. So I wanted to know if the wives should be held accountable for staying in the relationship with the dudes, knowing who the fuck they was, like Bill Cosby and Camille, Julie Chen, and Les Moonves. Y'all know who that is? CBS. Well, he was the head of CBS, and even Hillary and Bill Clinton. Do you think that she should, if knowing who these people are, you think that the wife should be held accountable for what their husbands did?
Yes.
No.
It depends
Yes.
on the check.
I think they do.
If they knew,
Yeah.
No,
I mean, if they
for
knew,
what,
that's something different.
Okay.
But
For example, let me say this really quick. So, because he asked held accountable for what? So Julie Chen worked for CBS as well. Her man was the head of CBS. She worked for The Talk, and she worked for Big Brother. Well, she couldn't see herself being on The Talk no more because she's talking about the type of shit her husband did, and she couldn't do it, you know, and be honest, knowing who her husband is. So she left The Talk. So, but people were saying she shouldn't have left because that was her husband. Same thing with Hillary Clinton. Most people say she lost because who her husband was. Same thing, but with
No, she
Camille.
didn't lose because of her husband. She lost because motherfuckers thought she was a bitch. And then the rest of white and black America, especially the Bible followers, didn't want to see a woman in charge of them. Exactly. They didn't believe that. It's hella black churches in Detroit that didn't vote for Hillary. They voted for Trump because she was a woman. And in the Bible it said that a woman shouldn't be leading. And that's bullshit.
Say some of them churches.
But you gotta see where it's like.
First Baptist.
Pastor Winans Church. Shit.
Oh,
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, he in the news for a few
it ain't pastor, he's bishop.
But you gotta see the era that the Bible was made. So that was based on that.
Well,
On culture, like not really on God.
but you got to remember, people pick and choose the Bible when it fits and suits them.
Of course.
When it suits their argument, they want to throw it up there.
They want to throw out the book and everything.
Exactly.
So since you
First
said that,
Deuteronomy,
So-
it clearly states.
since you said that, since we're talking about women, what you think about? Okay, you remember Elizabeth Smart? You remember J.C. Goudard? I think that's her last name.
We're going to go
In,
Duggar.
In Sacramento, the wife went to prison for something her husband did.
The bitch was in the house.
So, like you said,
That's a
I
fact.
think the women should be held accountable as well.
So do you
That's
think
if
that Judge
they
Kavanaugh's
know.
wife should have got up?
Hold
I
on,
don't
we ain't
think
on here.
Kavanaugh did nothing, but I think Camille, we know Camille knew.
Oh, we're going to get to him later.
We
Shut up.
knew Camille knew.
Knew what?
She knew what was
You
going
think
on.
she got drugged?
I don't think so. I just think Camille was the glue behind it all. I think she was the You know, they
She was
say
a
behind
jealous-
every strong man, there's a stronger woman. I think she knew everything that was going on and kept her mouth closed.
I do too.
I don't think
That's like Hillary
That's
Clinton.
infidelity, though.
Yeah.
You know,
She was a jealous.
It's like- it's like-
I
funny
mean,
that
back in
all
the
this
day,
come
you
up
know, our
when-
grandparents. I'm sorry.
it's mighty funny that all of this came up when Bill Cosby
Wow.
purchased.
Exactly. But
That's
here's the
a
thing, though.
lie.
Here's the thing, though. CPS, all they had to say was no.
Yeah, that's
You
a
can't
lie.
Nah, it's see that's the thing.
Eddie Murphy
They
said,
try to
Paid him
make
his money
they
and
try
they
to
took it
for
from
the
him.
average person they try to make it seem a little bit different than actually what is actually going on. We have no idea what the business part of it really is
yeah,
and how they will try to blackball it. And
Yeah.
I do believe in that. I believe that they do things like that to shut your mouth so
Oh,
that
yeah.
you don't know what the real is.
I got a question.
Wait, hold on.
I got
What's
a
the
question.
white dude who raped the drunk chick outside?
Before you go that far. I got a
Oh, you talking
question.
about the 90 days?
So with him
They gave
admitting
him 90 days.
that he
And they
did
was
it.
caught him in the act. But you, Brock Turner. But then in the same sense, Bill Cosby, this is from years ago.
But he
You guys
admitted it.
he admitted, Bill Cosby admitted.
This nigga was caught fucking this girl unconscious.
Okay,
But
but what I
even
said,
if he
you
didn't get
can't
caught.
blame his attorney.
Yeah.
You got to blame his attorney because he had a good attorney. Think
Bill just
about
talked
it.
too much.
OJ got off with murder.
He didn't say shit.
He, you know, all the white men that have done things, they never admitted to doing it. Bill thought he was untouchable. Oh shit, I'm Bill. Yeah, I drugged them. Even though we know them women was going up there to get fucked.
Fly, we talking
No, it wasn't a Spanish fly.
about.
Think about it.
He
That
said
was in the
3
back.
Benadryl pills inside this bitch drink. That's what he said.
Now, that's back in the 80s.
Hold on, let me say this really quick because this is important. This is important to think about. This motherfucker knew the dosage to put 3 of them in there.
3 how many? 325?
Benadryl, it don't matter. Fuck all that. He said he did it.
Hey,
He probably tried like 2 at first, like damn.
I know.
This bitch
He
still
probably tried it on
Bitch woke
Camille.
up.
and he put it in his act. He put it in his act.
I'm gonna give her one more for
Yeah.
fill up.
Exactly.
He was putting in his act that he was drugging bitches.
Yeah.
So if you put it in
I
your
ain't
act,
know
nigga,
that.
you making a diary. Goddamn it, they brought that shit back into the court.
Hold on. So this is the thing. The nigga admitted it when he was in court the first time.
Numerous of times.
No, he was in court. They got it on record.
That
where he
wasn't
said-
Deposition.
That wasn't in court.
That's in court. Deposition is court.
That's court.
That's the court,
That's
motherfucker.
court.
He wasn't in court though.
No,
Dude, that can't be considered.
deposition is court. You got a court reporter.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's court.
Anyway, so the motherfucker admitted it.
You gonna be all there. Mr. Cosby.
Fucking give a fuck.
Mr. Cosby in prison.
Mr. Cosby like zombie pussy. Nigga.
So would you still watch
Sleep.
any of his work?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the thing I say about
Go
that.
back.
I don't think that you should take away from this man's history as far as what he did on stage, on movies, what he gave to the black colleges, the students. That should have been took away.
We want
I don't
Charlie
think that
Sheen.
they should have took his
It just
doctorates
cost a little
from
pussy.
people.
I
It
just-
wasn't a little pussy. And then I think he should go to jail for the bitches that he did rape.
Yeah, for real.
You see them ugly ass bitches.
Yeah.
Why do niggas rape? I think they do them because they vulnerable. But you think them bitches
You
would
ain't
be
gotta
excited?
rape no ugly bitch.
Well, them bitches said
It's not
different.
about if they can.
It's the problem.
Yeah.
Now that I do
You
believe.
see this bitch looking like Carrot
I
Top.
don't care. I can get her.
He got her.
With enough Benadryl, I can get her.
I think
He
the
got
money
three
ran out.
drops.
I really think the money ran out.
For
because
who?
He was buying
You
it
go
before.
back and you
Money
look
ran
at
out where?
everything.
From who?
Remember Eddie Murphy never liked Bill Cosby. Eddie
Right.
Murphy made
Why
a
was that
routine
though? You gotta say why.
because he back in the day, Bill. You remember Eddie
Bill
Murphy?
Cosby.
Bill Cosby didn't like
But
niggas.
why, yeah, no, it wasn't that.
Time
He didn't
out,
like
no.
when people
Time out.
cussed.
Time out.
No,
time out.
Bill
He
Cosby.
didn't say he didn't like
No,
niggas.
no,
He did programs for niggas.
no.
And hold
That
on.
was all about
and
money.
he paid for niggas to go to college.
That was a tax write-off.
But
Niggas,
why-
you say he didn't like niggas?
Bill
Don't even
Cosby
think
even
everybody
said,
do that. Hold on.
he said,
I gotta
fuck
correct. I
niggas.
gotta correct you there.
When
Right
his
quick.
son got killed,
I understand that. Yeah, at that point, yeah, he said that. But you got to correct you right quick.
Let me
The
say
reason
this
why,
really quick.
hold on. The reason why Eddie Murphy didn't like him is because Bill tried to correct him on his shows because he was cussing.
true,
So-
And he didn't like it that way. He tried to tell him how to do his craft.
true.
That's the reason why they didn't like him.
So another older gentleman said, Mark Morris said, back in the 80s, everyone was dropping Quaaludes.
Yeah,
That's right.
it was just a thing to do. Just like
But this wasn't the 80s.
Just like Michael Vick.
This was
Everybody
2004.
finds
No, that was the last chick in 2004.
So that nigga carried on the tradition.
out. Maybe that's all
What,
we
50
knew.
years?
That's all we knew. He was doing it. So
So his wife knew.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, at some point she had.
Hold on, because Beverly Johnson says she called up to the house and the wife knew. The wife knew, you know, bitches would call the house like, this motherfucker did something to me. How much you need?
Exactly.
How much you want? Let's get rid of
but
this.
she sounded like a good wife. Shit.
Yeah, she was. You see her today?
See what he
And
said?
she
Yeah.
been a
Better or for
keeper.
worse.
And she been a keeper.
Richard.
Or
But-
for-
But when he
But at
got
what
a
cost did
sentence,
really
she
stand
left.
for?
No,
She
no,
didn't
she's
leave.
still there. She's still there.
No, she wasn't at court
Oh, she
day
left the
before
courthouse. Yeah,
yesterday.
you can't see him.
But she didn't always go to court while he was doing the trial.
But she left him.
She didn't leave him.
Yes, she
He
did.
She didn't leave him.
called her
My question
yesterday.
is, hold on. My question is, how long is she supposed to stick around?
Forever, this bitch about to die.
They almost gone.
Man, it's. I don't give a fuck if
Just
I got
also
one
who-
foot in the motherfucking dirt eating dirt
Leave
sandwich.
this
bad.
bitch.
I'm not gonna go through all that.
Hold on.
We're not talking about Toya.
It's her money now. It's her
Hold on.
money.
You know what Toya would do.
Hold on, this is the thing.
Somebody need to go fucking bill.
She fitting to
I'll
die.
fuck
Ain't nobody
her.
else gonna walk the wheel.
I'm
Hey,
fucking.
nigga, she got
Nigga,
money.
I'm
You
fucking-
fucked your 7th grade teacher. How old was she?
Seven. I didn't fuck seventh grade.
Your third grade. Nigga.
You fucked
I didn't
everybody.
fuck the third grade.
That was
She
first.
fucked him.
She beat him off.
Yeah.
She didn't really. She touched me.
How many things?
Oh,
She touched
Did she touch you enough?
I
to
think
hold
she
you?
probably used the pinky.
The pinky.
She did?
I don't know. I
On
forgot.
you?
I was small.
Oh, I thought you was a new
Did you
revelation.
block it out? That's what
Lord.
Now I think about it from time to time.
you try to remember.
Yeah, I even
Do you
found
beat
her
off?
on
Have you seen her
Facebook.
afterwards?
I tried to find her on
How does that
Facebook.
make you feel?
What?
Nigga,
Was
she
it
ain't
half?
got on her team. You stupid, Dre.
Hey, I'll
Get
go
your pen and
back.
paper out.
Hey,
Well,
have you ever looked her up?
Yeah, I looked her up.
What she look like now?
I couldn't find her though.
She did.
No.
Hey, you want to give her the real
Nice,
deal?
right?
Yeah, I
bitch. Let me show you what I'm working with now. Look what you started.
You want some of this retarded dick? You want some retarded dick now, man? Remedial dick right here, fundamental class.
I'll get some fundamentals in there. Bitch, I graduated from Grambling now. Thanks to you putting your finger in my booty hole.
Oh, whoa.
Fuck. You said it was a pinky, right?
No, it's just a pinky. It's just a pinky.
How many fingers?
Whoa.
Don't pay these cats no mind.
I know.
She ain't got no panties.
But
on.
back to what Mark was saying.
What was it? Yeah.
I did hear that, back in those days, everybody was dropping Quaaludes or something, Spanish Fly to what Toya was saying, into people's drinks. Think about this.
I roofie myself
Now,
sometimes.
that's what I was just getting ready to say.
Wow.
I'm married. There was many times when I know me and the wife chilling around a hot tub, and I'm like, I probably could slick it in her ass tonight. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
every man
You want a
is
little shit on
guilty.
your dick.
Not a little shit.
A lot of
it. We have put something in the woman's drink. That's what vodka is for. Vodka.
Or gin.
Oh, I'm sorry, Toya. Vodka, gin.
I'm going to Hennessy.
Hey,
like that.
tell you, drink some more.
Yeah. Like if you got a beer, if you got a Corona, like I used to drink half of it,
Uh-huh.
like drink half of the Corona around the neck, and I'll fill the rest up with vodka. Give it to my wife.
She can't taste that.
No, because vodka is like you can't taste it.
That's
Yeah,
what
you
you
can
put,
tell the difference between
What
some
your wife
hard
drink?
alcohol and some damn beer.
AD.
No,
How much
hey,
she weigh?
Did it work?
Like it work all the time.
So you
Look,
put it
you
in her
giving this
booty?
nigga
Hey, don't
time.
fall into that.
You
D.
put it
Don't
in
fall
her
into
booty?
this
Hey,
nigga.
don't try this at home, but I'm pretty sure
You
people
put it
have
in her
done
booty?
this.
Wait, that nigga's getting off over
That's
there.
his
Like,
wife.
I know, I'm saying this name. Drunk
You
sex.
better watch out for the squirts.
Drunk sex.
Why is these back wet?
I know, right? Like drunk sex that's what it is.
Ain't nothing wrong with drunk sex if you know them already. You've already had sex with them.
And they agree to it. You know what I mean?
But your wife shouldn't have to agree.
What you mean?
Like, here, honey,
Oh, right.
drink this.
Can you rape your wife?
Yes, you can.
That's rape.
Yes, you can. I know somebody
Yeah,
who's in jail.
because-
Let's not even go into that.
My wife
That's
raped
a
me
whole
many
different-
times.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on.
How
We
is
gotta
that
go
a
to
whole
that now.
different subject?
No, for real, because I could take a
No
long
talking
time.
over each other. What happened?
No, that can that's a subject that we can't touch on.
Right.
Not because we have.
Oh yeah, we on
Okay.
Camille.
I think it should be scheduled because that
That can go left field.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
For who?
Take it.
All right, so I want to talk about
Hold on,
nigga. I don't give a fuck
real
about-
quick.
What?
Let's finish out on Bill Clinton.
Man, fuck
Bill
Bill
Cosby.
Clinton,
Real
he in jail.
quick. Bill Cosby, nigga. You want
Yeah,
to
bro.
listen?
He is.
So
Yeah.
no,
I thought he got
Nigga,
well, pretty much that nigga got 3
No,
months.
he
Nigga,
got
that nigga got
jail.
3
I just
years.
seen
Shit.
they said earlier
Dead
on
man walking.
CNN that he accidentally fell down some stairs and something else.
He got hit in the head with a
Hot dog.
hot dog bun.
Somebody said stale, but I want to know who inspected the bun.
Nigga, they heard
That's
the
not
thump.
funny, y'all.
What was that? A hot dog bun?
The nigga first meal was Jello pudding.
Pudding pop.
He had that on his tray for real.
That's not funny.
Oh, y'all ain't shit.
You said the nigga fell down.
Didn't even see it coming.
Allegedly fell downstairs.
All I
Had
can
a
think
hot
about,
dog bun thrown at him on his first day. That's
all I can
fucked
think
up.
about is Eddie Murphy. Boom, 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 boom.
You think Bill
God
Cosby
damn
got
it, yes.
security?
My shoe.
Hell yeah.
You think some niggas
Yeah.
signed up
Hell
there?
yeah.
Look,
Hell yeah.
Bill, nigga,
You think
that's
you
their
would?
daddy, nigga.
you'll be Bill security?
Man, hell yeah.
That nigga Spanish fry your milk.
Braid my hair,
I
nigga.
said the word before I could get him out. Got him.
Look at him. Huh?
What you mean? That's
I don't fuck the whole thought of that shit up.
You think, hey, can't him? You think Theo ain't did nothing?
Watch her wake up.
That's why we was close.
Watch her wake up. He said, "Welcome back." What happened, y'all?
Somebody get on the phone and call Elvin.
Collect call from.
Just call Tahoe Joe's.
You think?
But do you no seriously? Do you guys think with the way of the rules of inside the institutions?
I've never been there.
I've been.
We
They-
know that shit.
they
nigga.
gonna
You don't
treat
even
me.
count.
Jail?
You
I've
ain't
been
even
there.
skipping
I don't
around.
think- let me say
I have.
this.
I'm just
I
asking
don't
the
think
question.
that I don't think that they're gonna treat Bill like they would another rapist. They're gonna treat him like royalty.
He is
I
not going
don't
to get
think
put in
he's
gin
going
pop.
to get
What?
no special treatments
The niggas
because
in the
of
old
who he is.
folks
If
home.
anything,
Hell no.
they're going to try to
This
get
ain't LA.
something out of him.
Well, who
No,
said
that's
he's going to?
Where's he locked up at?
You know, old
Yeah,
folks
jail.
don't problem.
Wait, he is
That's kitty cat.
allegedly.
It's just,
Yeah.
oh, you don't think he did?
Hell no, that nigga old.
I think I went through the back door.
Y'all seen life?
Because beyond,
That's
to
my
be
favorite
honest,
movie.
he has money,
Thank you.
and
Thank you. He's a public figure, too.
I do think that they do things in the public and have the media
Yes, money.
present it as if he was going to jail. And who's going to really question? Who's really going to go look to see
TMZ?
him in jail?
It's the
The
nigga.
motherfucking
They gonna
inmate.
be in
The
the
nigga.
jail.
I ain't seen that motherfucker around here eating shit.
Hey, remember when we started this? That nigga got a cell phone. So TMZ calling him right now.
You know it.
He ain't got no hair on his head.
Hey, it's a nigga in there right now. Talk about I don't see that motherfucker. Y'all see that
Nigga, you
motherfucker?
can't tell me that the Black Gorilla family, the Crips of the Blood, ain't locking up with that nigga right now. I know you need some protection.
If he in Massachusetts,
Nigga, take care
they
of
don't
my
got
people,
Crips of Blood.
and you good.
But he
Oh,
did
yeah.
speak
They
against
still
them
got the
niggas, though.
Black Gorilla family and
He's-
the
he's in
five
a safe house.
percenters.
But
They got
he
the
went
5
against
percenters.
blacks.
He's in a safe house.
Well,
You think so?
I don't think he in a safe house.
kind of camp.
I don't think he in a safe house, but I think he in more like a witness protection.
Wentworth?
Yeah, he
Ernest
ain't
the
in
New
Jim.
Black
he
or
ain't in
Wentworth?
I still don't think that he didn't like niggas. I'm not finna let you say that he was anti-nigga.
Hey, ask Wanda Sykes. You remember when Wanda
She don't
Sykes?
like niggas.
Why bitch
But
married to a white
She
woman?
like women's.
Hey,
Women-
I like
What's wrong
women
with
too.
that?
Ooh.
You are one of the sites, huh?
Yo, mom.
Nigga, what?
Never mind. Continue.
I just looked
I
at.
like Michael.
I looked at the history of Bill Cosby. You know, growing up in
The
New
whole
Orleans,
That nigga didn't visit me.
that nigga did. But
Okay.
I don't see TV personalities, people, they're fictional. I think everybody have a real life. And I think that that's what's wrong with us as black people. We looking at Bill Cosby, Heathcliff Huxtable, instead of looking at Bill Cosby.
As
Bill Cosby. That
I got a
nigga's a
question.
rapist.
I got a question.
Huh.
This is off topic. When y'all mop, how much water do y'all put on the floor?
Oh shit!
Why the
I never mopped.
I'm talking about for the Hurricane Katrina victim. Don't you put that much on that guy.
Hey,
Flashback.
sidetrack. Hurricane Katrina was the best thing that could ever happen to anybody from the Gulf Coast,
Especially
for
nigga
me,
with Warren.
because
All that shit was lost.
actually no. It brought me to California, and I was able to meet a Mexican. I was able to, meet.
Oh, y'all didn't have Mexicans there?
No,
Hell
we
no,
don't have
in New Orleans.
It's
you didn't
it's
visit
people
that.
from people from Honduras.
You should take him over there to see if they
Creole.
like you.
Oh yeah, he probably sees
Somebody like
people
it.
now.
Niggas
Yeah.
gonna be a taco
Talking
stand
about
on
Hector in there?
You
motherfucking
have
Bayou Corner.
you have a lot of dark people from Honduras or Guatemala, and that's what we have. The only Mexican I know growing up was Speedy Gonzalez, the little rat.
Man,
I didn't want
That's
to
it.
teach your chong or nothing.
I mean, in my
See it in
household,
his-
my dad we didn't watch TV past 4 o'clock.
Y'all have color TV?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock p.m.
nigga, you ain't looked at videos and shit in New Orleans. They one stage up above a third world country in some of them places.
Monroe.
I ain't seen them
got-
since
Man,
the
some of them
levees
places
broke.
don't have electricity. You talking the tourist
Man,
areas
I
are
say, I
different.
see a lot of people going out there for the Essence Festival.
Well,
Yeah.
because that's when they
And
go to the
that's all-
CBD.
What's that?
Right,
That's
exactly.
the Central Business District. Like when
Exactly.
people when they think of New Orleans, they think of
Mardi
Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
They think of Bourbon Street.
Yeah.
That New Orleans is a
Way
huge
more
ass city.
huge.
Like
That's where my family was dropped off.
where
New Orleans.
they was dropped off from.
Yeah,
Where?
from slave ships. They
Slave ship?
came down there through that way. They traced it.
This man did a whole history.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna trace back. I'm gonna start.
His
I'm gonna
people
go
own the Tabasco.
This nigga gonna
Yeah.
end up in Greece. And
No, so they go. I'm gonna go to
Only
West.
reason they
Fuck
get
y'all.
Frisco.
I'm going to, and you can't go with me.
I can't fit, nigga. Shit.
I'm gonna go to West Africa and then work my way almost like the slave trade. Work my way back to Louisiana to see how the niggas lived in Africa, and then on back to Louisiana. See how you niggas live.
So you know what the French Quarter really is, right?
Ain't that
Have
where
you ever been
the
in the
auction
French Quarter?
niggas? That's where the auction niggas.
I watch a lot of the shows.
Okay,
I have, but I
so-
was drunk,
I've been.
All right. So if this picture, the
I've been to the
Mississippi,
casino.
it's muddy, right?
Yeah.
So how this shit really went? So I'm gonna give you a history. So I want all the listeners and viewers to peep this out. You know what gumbo is, right?
Yeah.
Gumbo is nothing but scraps.
Yeah.
Okay. The bottom feeders, and it's kind of funny that the bottom feeders, you go to any store, it's expensive as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oxtail,
Oxtail,
neck
catfish,
bone, ham shank,
everything.
Ribs.
Exactly.
liver.
Now, you remember the movie The Help, right? It's how the black women, they was working for the white people. That shit still goes on to this day.
Yeah.
Now, the French Quarter in New Orleans, the French Quarter, it's like if you're on Bourbon Street, you will see that everything is above. And downstairs, the first floor is when a river overflows, you can wash it. So, like, you open your doors because the prostitutes, it was the French. The French soldiers, they would come in and they didn't have nothing to do. So on a Sunday, they wanted to fuck, get drunk. So they needed an area
That's what
to
the
go
Creoles
to.
was?
So this was Creole, a French,
I feel bad.
You don't have enough. Yeah, you
Frenchman
do.
and a black.
You gotta
An
cut smaller
African.
than me, nigga.
So a French soldier and an African slave had sex in the French Quarter. So that's what
Where all
the
these
French
light skinned bitches came from?
Yeah,
No, not all is like
not all of them, but yeah, they're just Creole.
Speaking Spanish.
This
So
but they just
so when you on Bourbon, like you think Mardi Gras, you see everybody with the mask, right? So the mask is because the woman she wore it, yeah. So she can so she can go in and fuck the guy to steal the pearls. That's what the beads are that they put around your neck. The pearls. So okay. Yeah, because you want those pearls.
Sure,
See,
they do.
everybody's looking for the bead. That bead. So you know the beads they put around her neck?
Yeah.
The reason we put them around your neck is because when she's in the mask and she's behind the silhouette, you don't know who she is. So you are tied up. That's why they call it a masquerade. You know, and you tied up to the bed. She comes in, fuck you, take your shit, and she dip.
And it's all that 7.
Huh?
That's
Oh yeah. But
This has
When-
been Louisiana history.
so when you go down and you try to run behind her, boom, where she's at.
So you're looking for the bead.
Because she took her
She done took her
mask off.
off.
You don't know who she is.
That's modern day ski mask.
So that's
So the only way you
they
can,
all
the
have
only way you can
pussies, right?
identify her is
well,
by
some
the
of them.
beads.
If you walk down Bourbon Street,
That's
all
You
of
know
them
some
don't
of
have
what you'll
pussy.
see.
Yeah,
But that sounds like
Gumbo
nigga
pie.
in Hunter's Point.
Exactly.
They take their mask off and boom. They go.
Oh, yeah.
She blends in with the rest.
We rented a float.
Ooh.
Hey, niggas, you on the show? Can they see?
Right?
This motherfucker, he done reminisce.
He done brought the phone
It's
out.
the mask, bitch. We had.
But back to the Bill Cosby. I feel bad that a black man, that everybody looked at as a father figure, really became a father figure. He let black people down.
We didn't have it.
Huh?
He became a
Whoa.
Time out. I
don't like that
before you go there. He became a what?
This black man
That's
who
shit.
everybody looked at as a father figure, he really came a black father figure.
Okay.
Maybe
Because
maybe
that's
y'all black father figure, but
But
not
see,
my black
see,
father.
that's the thing, though. Some people
What?
look at black fathers as a guy
My
that
Uncle Jimmy.
build you up and let you down. So Bill Cosby, he let a whole lot of people down. Think about it. Look at everybody saying they locked this guy up, 81 years
But
old.
that was for the fact of folks who didn't have no father.
I didn't
Folks
have-
who had a father didn't look up to Bill Cosby and other TV shows. I looked up to my uncles, my dad.
So
my
would
Uncle
you go
Jimmy.
on Facebook and say that right now with all
He
the
did.
black people?
I always do.
But you would take the criticism that come along with it if
Oh,
you
yeah.
say.
I don't
So
give a
you
fuck.
believe Bill Cosby? He's in prison right now for something he did.
No, I
or something
don't
he
know.
didn't do.
I can't honestly say
But he
that.
admitted though.
Listen,
OJ.
I didn't. Hold on. I didn't.
Really did.
I,
Hey, how
Until
you
I
get off
reach-
on murder and go
until
back
I
to stealing your own
researched the
shit?
whole shit, I can't honestly say that. I don't
That's
know
the
if he
next thing.
did. I hear y'all
Okay.
saying that he did and that y'all read it,
Yeah.
but I didn't read it myself. So
Pull a audio.
I mean,
up.
you can pull it up on the phone.
This motherfucker.
I'll
Thank
Pull
you.
audio.
But
Bill
I'm saying
Cosby
personally-
said he drugged the women.
I'm saying personally for myself, I don't know if he did or not. Now, if he did and he in jail, well, shit, fuck him. Let his motherfucking soul rest in motherfucking hell.
It will.
But if he
It
did,
will.
He almost there.
But the
and
problem,
what- if
the
he
problem
didn't,
is that we should not be looking up to regular human beings.
Exactly.
I mean, it's been proven with just performers and ministers.
exactly.
And I think that's a reality check, really. And because you're looking up to humans and not looking up.
He just said he got hard off of you. He was like, you sound like my teacher.
So anyway, like I was saying,
He gonna rape me later. I don't want to help like this. No.
It's like
but we must keep our eyes
On the
prize. Yeah, on the Father. No, for real, seriously. We have our eyes on so many things, and we get caught up, and then we want God to save us. After all, our minds and our hearts need to be on God, and He'll let you know
That's a good.
what He'll let you know what is false. That's being presented to you.
Well, which guy? Because there's a whole bunch of false guys out there.
Exactly. So you need to connect with who you think God is.
It's a whole bunch of false guys out there.
So you're not Baptist?
No, I'm not Baptist.
What are you, nigga? You black?
So I don't mean nothing. Actually, I was raised up non-denominational Church of God.
Religion.
But as I've gotten older, I've come to take my own views, and I honestly believe that the Bible was created and given to black folks to keep them in slavery.
So you're not
You think
going to
they wrote
Bishop
the Bible
Eddie
for
Long
niggas?
Church?
Hell
What's
no.
that?
Hold on.
Bishop
You think they wrote the Bible for niggas?
Yeah.
But it was before slavery.
What are you talking
The Bible was written before slavery. What you mean? I think it was used against niggas, but I don't think it was written for niggas.
I didn't
No,
say
no, no. It was written for white
for
people to
niggas.
be used against niggas.
I say they use it as a way to control black people, even to this day.
Oh yeah.
Powerful. So I didn't say that it was written for niggas. I'm saying it was written.
Yeah,
It was
will.
written. It was written and given to us by white people who never intended for us to do anything good anyway.
But you know, some of these people are married to white people over here. They
They just
kinda,
a bitch.
I'm married to a
Me
white
too,
woman.
I'm married. Mine is
You
foreign.
say you married
We
to a
got a
white
couple
woman?
colonizer
Hold
lovers.
on,
Shit.
stop, pause. You say you
Shit.
married to a white woman?
Yeah.
I got a question.
So why you got her drug her?
Oh.
I mean, my pineapple.
Come on.
Yeah.
Don't
Say
get
somebody
yourself
got
in
a
no
what?
trouble on this
They
show.
always try to set a
Don't
nigga
get
up.
yourself in no trouble on this show. You gotta go home.
I was almost done.
You gotta go home to your wife. Don't get yourself in no
Well,
trouble.
no.
I'm just
Okay,
asking. No,
next
I'm
you
just
might-
asking.
okay,
a question.
Okay.
So what are you saying, Toya?
So-
You shouldn't have to
Mind
drug a
your
white
business.
woman?
Let him
So-
answer
so-
what he's saying.
But they easy.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We're
So
gonna
what
go
do you do
off
to
topic.
white women?
I don't fuck with my meat raw. But go ahead.
Okay. So
It's all pink though.
I
Mine's like filet mignon.
I-
A little
I've
bit
been
chicken and meat.
I've been around.
Hold on, I want to hear this.
The first person that I touched
Was your teacher?
was my teacher.
Okay.
That she touched me. She
What
was
was she?
black.
She was black.
But-
That was great.
The first person
How was your braids?
that I got pregnant was my wife.
Hold on.
So your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all been together.
Wait,
20
this
some
is
years.
Hold on, yo,
you
yo.
got your first
Yeah.
baby?
It's from your wife now?
Yeah.
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 Nigga.
You fucked
this
a
is-
white woman?
You almost got home?
Well, she wasn't the first person I had sex with. It
Well,
was
that's
all
the
my.
first person he got pregnant.
It was
so
all
all
my,
his kids is by her, right?
Hold on, time
Yeah.
out.
Hold on, y'all shut
Well,
the fuck up.
So the 26-year-old is a half breed by your wife?
Yeah.
Nigga, you
I
could
don't
have
have no
got
problems with
you could
having
have got
Hold on.
lynched. In Louisiana, you fucking the wife. They wasn't rich. Was they like
Nah, my wife.
you
man,
fucked a rich white woman and still alive to tell her?
Well, she wasn't a woman then. She
What
was
you
a
mean?
man. She was.
Oh,
Fuck you, man. You want a woman, man.
Nah, you know, but I see what, you know, like a lot of people, they be like, oh, you fucking with the white women, this, that, and the other from black women.
I'm
But-
not saying.
But no,
Get it out of
but
the
this is the woman that, I mean,
11
she's
years
the,
old.
yeah.
Love has no color. I'm
Yeah.
not saying.
Well, no,
But like, if
But-
nobody knew, they would be like, "Oh, this nigga, he." You know, from like what Marshall know me from the club scene. Like, I mean, there's multiple of women, but the thing is, it's like that was my first. You know, and I got her pregnant. We had
Yo,
her, but she wasn't my last. But you know, I mean, I mean, hey, shit happens. You know, I mean, I have a 5-year-old by another woman. You know,
So you
Makes
stepped
it-
out
I
of
wasn't that
my
long.
marriage. But
yeah,
you
I
still on
stepped out. I stepped out the marriage.
Okay.
Look like you took a
Stepped
break.
out.
No,
Well, he stepped out, but
I
he
look at it
stayed
as this,
on
vacation.
The raw side.
It was no, I mean,
A little
I'm
darker.
just fucking with
it's
you.
just that
Hello,
all
hello,
black
Brown.
women
Yeah.
seem to have depot shots.
What you mean?
Not all.
I mean, a lot of black women seem to have fucking birth control.
Not all.
Oh, so you saying you fuck black women?
I ain't say I mean,
What you mean?
Wait,
No,
hold on.
no,
Let
no,
him
no.
explain, please.
Like they didn't get pregnant or something?
Like you was trying to get them pregnant.
Yeah,
and
they
wasn't.
seem to have birth control. It
They
didn't work.
finna get pregnant by this nigga.
Don't
Exactly. That's
This nigga think he's slick. He a
You know they
promoter.
do.
So you
I'll
saying
fall
they,
for it.
so
I'll
you saying
fall
they,
for it.
you saying they won't fuck you?
No.
He's
Here's
saying
the
he's
thing.
fucking them,
In
but
the
they
club,
got
in the
depot.
club, I've been in the club business 20 years. Okay, black women do not come up to niggas in the nightclub.
No.
Huh?
See,
They
But
expect
you
you.
Hold
still
on,
look
hold
for black
on,
women in the
hold
nightclub.
on.
Like
It
if
depends
we
on what
were
they
to
look
be in
like.
the nightclub
I've been on
somewhere,
the club
we standing
scene
side by
for
side,
same
somebody
thing.
look over and say something to you about something that's going on.
That's
That's how you
come
start
on.
conversation.
But
But I'm
when,
not gonna walk up to you and be like, "How you doing? My name is Toya. What's yours?" That's what's not
That's
gonna
but
happen.
see, like
Bullshit.
for me,
Getting
if I come up to you and be like, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" You gotta be like, "Get the fuck." You ain't gonna be like, "Get the fuck."
So
but in your
country
head-
ass way from
Yeah.
Oh,
And
different
since I've been in
country.
California, I'm not
Excuse
gonna
me,
lie.
Can I interject in this?
Go ahead,
in your
Marshall.
conversation.
Thank
That's bullshit.
Hey,
Because I've had hella sisters come up and holler at me, and I've been in the club business since
Where you get your hair done?
'95.
Who do
Since
your
'95,
cornrows,
I was bouncing and I was working in the club.
Yeah.
Tap
I
your
ain't never
friend
had a
for
problem
me.
with sisters coming up hollering at me.
Well, because they heard you was nasty.
I know. You see this nigga dressed up as Prince?
Oh shit.
But you know, I mean,
Prince was on swole.
Right, Olivia, right.
it's like I love women. I don't care what nationality you are.
National.
Nationality?
That's, I'm telling you, he
That is
do me like
crazy.
every show.
And this nigga graduated
I
from
said, I
Grambling.
feel like you got me last time.
That's like you said.
That's how they talk.
That nigga was a Grambling.
Oh, kiss
That nigga
fire.
was a graham cracker.
Bro,
All this time I thought I was saying that right.
hey, look,
Nigga said nationality. That nigga went to Graham Cracker University.
Graham cracker, they wrong.
Honey grain.
Eddie Robinson. I mean, look. I love women, you know. I mean, it's just
But you only impregnate.
No, look.
You don't.
I'm not gay no more. I'm delivered. I love a woman.
Oh,
I don't like men's no more.
I was thinking in any woman, you know. I'm just saying, like, I
Oh,
mean,
you don't have a face.
it don't, especially when you look better with the
Caitlyn
lights
Jenner
on.
is the bomb man.
What?
Caitlyn Jenner. Who the fuck is that?
No,
Huh?
hey, you don't fall for him.
I don't like men.
Women's.
Oh my God!
Fuck them things. The audience can't
No.
hear this.
Olivia said, "Oh, you ready?"
No, Olivia.
Olivia said,
What she said?
"Just say you don't deal with black women."
Olivia.
That go for your ass too.
No.
Hold on. I've never discriminated.
Yeah.
I've never fucked or never. Let me have it.
I just
No.
never
Couch
like.
for you.
I didn't cheat. Once I got with my wife,
Are white women more forgiving?
no. I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't look at my wife
Why,
as
man?
being white.
It's just a
You know,
It's not
she's
a
just
color.
a woman.
She's
It's
your
not a
wife.
color.
the same
She's
way.
my wife. I've been with her since I was damn near 11. You know, we had a child, so I never had an opportunity to fuck with a sister. Don't get me wrong,
Audience can hear it.
You just had a 5-year-old by a Mexican.
but
Did y'all go
it's
see Jungle
because
Fever together?
the people.
Out of
Huh?
pocket.
Y'all go see Jungle Fever together?
Ignore
This is for
it.
us.
Nah, we didn't see it together. But it's around the people that I hung around was all my business partners was
What
Mexican.
colors did she
But
go
didn't
to?
you hang at the Palladium?
That's what I just said. All my business partners
I
were
fucked a
Mexican.
lot of sisters at the Palladium.
But
Goddamn.
but I wasn't fucking customers.
You wasn't fucking custom
Okay.
No, I was, you know, like
employee.
You fucking bosses.
Ooh, I know some of the employees.
Hey, but
there,
niggas
you don't
work
say
up
that.
there.
Huh?
Hey, but dudes work
We
up
only
there.
got two.
Nah,
Right.
I don't know what you talking about, nigga. You at the wrong Palladium.
Palladium.
Who was you fucking up there? The fat
Nigga,
bitch?
you only
I
work
bitch.
this. This nigga worked.
I
This
didn't
nigga
go to that
worked
club.
one time during.
Somebody clubbing, but that's still
what's
two
the summer
fat
fest?
ass.
Ice Cube shit.
The Ice Cube summer
Ice
fest.
Ice Cube show?
Yeah,
No,
that was
no,
you?
No, the summer
Yeah.
fest.
Summerfest, you work my
Oh, no, you
No,
Yeah.
no. He was not the janky
Oh.
promoter.
No, I ain't
Paco.
never a janky promoter.
That was Paco.
Allegedly.
Oh, I shouldn't say
That wasn't Paco.
that wasn't Paco.
He working with that man to this day. You ain't
That
shit.
wasn't me.
You ain't shit.
We got, you know what? We got to have Palladium and Club Kush in the background next week.
You ain't
Hold
shit.
on.
Yeah,
Hey,
if they want
we
to throw
got
some
Hey,
money,
we
up,
take
can.
sponsors, nigga.
We got to do that.
We take
We
sponsors.
got to do that. I'm going live. Say we got to do that.
Yeah.
Praise God.
Bring
He
some
is
yeah.
worthy. Then y'all get off his white woman now. We gotta.
You know what though?
What?
We do. I want to have a show where we talk about brothers that date white women. And
Only
the shit that
or it's cool.
no, not only, but that
You're not against
that
it, right?
as a partner.
Are you against that?
How can I be?
You can't
against
be.
it? I
You
got
got
two.
two
I was married to a white woman, and I got two half.
I got half.
Half my family white.
Niggas ain't half one.
Hold up. Would you fuck a white guy?
Yes.
Them ain't nothing but
That's all she
niggas.
fucks.
That's all you fuck
No,
white
I'm
guys.
joking. I'm joking.
Hey,
Puerto Rican. She like Puerto Rican.
Dominican.
that's why we drinking
I
rum.
mean, I'll
Hey,
fuck a white woman.
Diego.
I ain't gonna marry her.
Hey, Diego,
You
got
got a
to be that
chance.
motherfucker. Look
Diego,
out.
you got a chance.
That nigga put his arm up on the double shit.
But Olivia, that's your name? Olivia Presley. Listen, if I was single,
Nigga, you ain't been single since 11, nigga.
Listen.
I got married.
Listen,
I got married. December
Anybody
6th.
can fuck Olivia. Don't even worry about
Oh,
for real?
Damn, y'all.
Shit.
I got Olivia.
I'm playing Olivia. I'm playing.
Wide open.
I've been married since December 6th,
We love you,
1998.
Olivia. We playing.
Wait, fuck,
Olivia.
fuck white men. What about fat
telling you.
How we get on me next?
Because you opened this
It is about to
discussion
be
up.
winter, nigga.
I know.
I know it's
And we all got jobs.
Hey, we cut the light bills down, nigga.
Hey, we look good in Cosby
Don't
sweaters.
nobody need no heater.
I bet this nigga can't put on a romper.
Oh,
Can you imagine this nigga in the romper?
I got one.
That's a
You got one?
Yeah,
No.
I got one.
A romper?
Well,
Oh, I
the
thought you said
man romper.
outside.
Hold on.
I don't give a
No
fuck
man
if it's a
romper.
man.
Whoa, time to fuck out.
I'm
Says the guy
coming
who dressed
out.
up as Prince.
This nigga said, I'm
Prince
coming
got
out.
more pussy than every
Oh,
nigga in this fucking
so
So
world.
Prince wore a fucking romper.
That wasn't a romper.
That was a one piece.
Nigga, that nigga had his cheeks out, licking a lollipop.
I don't have that costume from Prince.
So you should get it.
Nigga. This nigga got a
Halloween
romper.
is literally
4 weeks away.
Play Mighty Real by Sylvester for this nigga. This nigga said, I got a rumple.
But yeah, I do.
Your shit.
Oh, shit.
Stupid as
You
fuck.
can't hear it.
I'm gonna pretend like I hear it.
But no, I want that to be one of the topics when we in future
About white women?
about black
Man,
men. and white women.
they cool, but this is the thing. I
I'm
got
just
to marry
not
somebody that can cook.
Shit.
It's some
Your white woman
now.
can make what she can make.
Yeah, my wife.
My wife, she
From
can
New
cook.
Orleans.
What she can make?
That's
Some
a
she
can
different
cook.
kind of breed.
See,
They got YouTube now.
making and cooking is something totally
What can she
different.
cook?
She don't make.
She one
she
of them
don't
down
cook shit out
south
of
white
box.
girls, so you know she thick.
They got YouTube
She
now.
fat?
There she go.
No,
This
thick.
my wife.
Nah,
right
nah,
there.
nah.
That's
They
not
ain't
my-
gonna be talking
It's
about
not my
the
wife.
nigga wife.
But yeah, we have some
Oh, she my wife. You can talk about it.
She call it.
Now, this nigga trying to get in the club free. I guarantee
It's
this nigga
on.
trying to
All right,
put him
She
on the.
call it.
This my nigga Juve right
Okay,
here.
okay.
Oh,
I'll
so
speak.
you
Oh, put that nigga on. Put that nigga on.
Hey, hey Juve. Hey Juve. Hey, I'm live on this show right here, man.
What up, man?
No, you can't get me free.
Hey, I'll call you back, my nigga. Hey, be there at 10. I told you could be there like at 11 or 10:30, whatever time.
We all gonna be at the club tonight.
You talking about
Hey.
Modesto?
Oh, that Palladium crank. Nah.
Hey, I'll tell you, this is all my phone. It only rings on the
Oh,
weekend.
that's your wife.
Yeah,
Let me see.
I'll show you some pictures.
Oh, I know her. I'm
You don't
playing.
know her. Hey, I did read her diary. I did read her diary.
Look at me like that. She used to be off of that's great. Yeah.
This
With
shit-
Ray Ray Neal.
Yeah, he got a thick one.
Knock
that out. I looked at his wife.
This
My
nigga-
dog.
Hey, you go to his bathroom? Yeah, I know where it's at.
Right?
She could have got it at 11.
Down the hall to the left. Oh, I know where it's at.
Nigga,
Fuck a how?
I know who you trying to fuck my wife.
Nah, come on, man.
Hey, you could if I mean, hey,
If the money
Hey,
right,
both of y'all can.
I don't play that.
I mean,
Nigga said
shit.
you
Hey,
could.
look,
I
ain't
cheated,
that
so she
motherfucking
probably.
player.
wow.
I mean,
Really?
You said you gotta find your son.
No,
He
she
said-
didn't
he
give me
said,
a whole
I
pass.
cheated.
What's
She
your
gave
wife
me
say?
one?
What's
So
my
she
wife's
hit
name?
you with
You
the-
gotta find that out yourself.
No, look.
Okay.
So you hit
And he gonna give all that.
Miss D, if you trying to get back at this nigga, call the show.
This nigga ain't shit. Hey, right next to the nigga that he gave you a whole
He was
pass.
talking
Some
shit.
pillow party. He's going on to a dick.
She hit you with that. I'm not gonna leave you, but I owe you one, huh?
No, she hit me with that. I had to get the mommy makeover. I had to give her the mommy.
Oh, you had to get her a new
Oh,
ring.
And that's
No,
what
the
that's
mommy makeover, nigga. New titties, a whole new body.
Oh,
Mommy makeover.
It's still
It's some bands.
like right
still
now.
paying for shit.
You still paying on
I'm still,
shit.
I'm still in the
that's when you bought your rumper, right?
my romper. Yeah.
Oh.
So she had the mommy makeover. He
What
had
else I
the
gotta do?
rumper,
Say
they
You had to
did
buy
the
titties because you fucked. Oh, you got a pregnant.
titties, ass, and stomach.
Yeah,
sucking.
like
She
I
got
had
it
to
all.
like get and
Does
not
she-
just that.
she
I
likes
had
your
to-
kid now?
Herself.
She cool with your kid now?
Oh, it's her son. You
It's
know,
not
like
gonna- that's
like
not
I
the
got.
issue.
See,
That's not the
and
issue.
then we
The
just
issue
talked
was
about
she.
that
You only
earlier.
that you did what
Women
you
that
did.
stand by their men. There
Yeah.
you go. He fucked up. She still
But I had
stood
to
by him.
pay.
And so
Look at
the
Kobe
baby come
Bryant.
over and stuff.
Once again, the bitch. I owe
My
you.
son, he's with me Monday through Thursday. 1 week, Monday through Wednesday, the next week.
Always.
Always.
So you
So
go
it's
to
a
his
village.
Facebook.
That's what's up.
I got
Detective.
50% custody, no child support. I have him the days that mean the most. I mean, every day mean the most, but I choose to reverse that. No weekend dad here.
Figure.
Consistency, fundamental.
Fundamentally right.
Yeah.
This nigga
Yeah,
stupid.
I had to
Sound
pay the
like
house
baby
off.
for life.
Oh, hold on, what?
I had to pay the house off.
Oh, so she protecting herself is what she's
Yeah,
doing. She's trying to make
basically.
sure if she got to find another nigga,
Yeah.
it's okay. The house paid off.
Hold on. Time out.
Mommy, who said she got
Time out.
Hey, do
She
you
still
get your
has
son-
insurance.
hey,
She gonna
do
give
you
you a
get your
headache.
son on Cinco de Mayo though?
Nigga,
I
you
bet you
yeah.
don't.
Hey,
Hey,
you stay with your mom.
I get them all single.
hey, he done
He
sold
gotta
her.
Stay with his people.
He got everybody talking about what's around there, nigga?
Hey, hey,
Her house.
45, 35, 45 sold to the man with the braids in his hair.
He got everybody on the panel. Like, that don't sound.
See, like right here, here's because we real, we family,
Oh, you took
right?
a picture of the affidavit? What's that?
Oh man, take a picture of the deed. You feel me?
Oh, that's the
Look at
deed.
that.
Oh, that's his
On this one, I got 1/3 interest of a house. This is in the state of Louisiana, right here.
But how much them houses going for?
This house
$5.
is nah, man.
Who said $5?
I wish. Yeah, from my magnet school.
He got a flood insurance?
Oh,
It better.
I
So
didn't-
it
I
can
didn't
just
do-
wash
I didn't-
away.
now, see, the thing is, what
Oh, it's
people don't
real.
know about the flood insurance is that in New Orleans, what they said after Hurricane Katrina, so to break it down to you, in order for your house to flood, it has to rain. And it didn't rain August 29th of
The
2005.
levees broke.
That hurricane. See, that's what I'm saying. That was the levee broke. Rain caused floods.
Ain't that bad?
That's how they
It's still
get you.
is water.
That's why they say
Hold
it's-
on. But the wind was blowing in the wind.
That's not rain.
It don't matter.
That's
The
not
levees
rain.
broke is what made it flood.
Did you
Didn't they
leave
make
when
the
it came, or
cemetery?
was you there?
Oh no, I stood 40 days later. I left in 2006. I did some,
So you
running
looted.
around. No, I didn't loot. It wasn't looting. It was
Did you get a
martial
TV?
law.
You was borrowing.
No,
No,
it
it
was
wasn't borrowing, nigga.
it
It was
was- it was-
survival.
survival. Walmart, Target, everybody said you
Niggas.
can have that
What
Your
you
shit.
get?
clothes is wet.
Oh,
Let me
what
go
you
get
get?
some dry
Hey,
ones.
the crackheads in Detroit was going down. They was going down to the FEMA people and stealing whole fucking trucks and driving them back to Detroit. Nigga, I bought a case of 30-06 for like $400.
Allegedly.
A case
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
This dude
Because-
is going to jail. He's stealing from the government, nigga.
Stole from the government, nigga. They
I
about to
didn't
come
steal
on that
shit.
elevator,
You
right?
I didn't
You
steal
work where
shit.
again?
I
You
didn't
ain't got
steal
you no
shit.
white woman that's gonna stand by you.
You work where again?
I didn't
I
steal a
You
thing.
bought stolen goods.
You bought stolen
I'm-
goods.
Nigga, I
Stolen
still
goods.
buy stolen goods.
You think
nigga.
Ivy Crawford gonna go for that?
Nigga, I'm trying to buy your food stamps, nigga. What's
Ah!
up?
that?
You
gotta
fucking
make
down
it
to
fair.
work.
They still selling motherfuckers.
Stop bullshit. Nigga, I'll buy
for real, if you
hey,
sell
anybody with a stolen credit card, hey, come on, holla.
Not on you.
This nigga stupid.
No, not on the bank.
So what did you get blessed with when the storm or when the
When the hurricane happened, that it was 10:30, August 29th.
What did y'all looking for Moses?
Nah,
Nigga.
literally, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you exactly how it went. Everybody was like, "Top of the radar. It's gonna be the biggest storm."
And you niggas was like,
I was
yeah,
like,
right.
"Man, get the fuck out of here." We heard the biggest storm all our life. So that Monday morning, we just chilling, going about our business. I mean, you got some people putting X's on the window with the tape, so if the windows shatter, it'll hold together, and people boarding up. So for us, we didn't do that because we knew that we were located in New Orleans. I lived in the Irish Channel, so nothing can happen to us. I mean, that we thought.
So when did y'all get it? Did like Louis Armstrong come over the city? Oh, get y'all shit.
Nah, Fat Domino played.
Somebody put it on.
The thing that I learned, and I'm gonna say this because I know a lot
You
of
did what?
people didn't know.
Hold on, you did what?
Graham,
You said the thing that you
Graham
what?
Cracker University. He learned.
Yeah. The thing that a lot of people didn't realize was that a lot of black people lost their houses, and I mean because you guys are born in California, right? You guys live here, so your grandparents are from Louisiana, Texas, or Mississippi. Okay, so in the 30s, they migrated. The white man came here for the gold. Okay, down south it was just all Earl. That's Earl.
What is that?
Earl.
Oil.
Oil.
That's
Earl.
Oil.
Oh, the O is silent.
Oh,
Who the fuck is Earl?
I am your southern nigga.
Translator.
Translator. Okay.
I'm fucking cool.
Cool.
Said it was all Earl.
So I'm not even playing. I really did not know.
I was like, who
Okay.
the fuck is Earl?
So,
Excuse me, members of the board. That'd be
Oil.
okay. So that's okay.
Can you say oil?
He's
I
saying
said
oil.
That
Oil
nigga Earl.
is like y'all say folk, we say folk.
You say four.
You say fo? That's that. Let me go to
excuse
Wendy's and
me,
get
like
that
the
members of the
fo.
panel. That'd be 4.
So that's like you.
Okay, so y'all say Matt, we say Matt. Like Matt homework, my homework.
Oh, I thought this nigga. Y'all got McDowell's. We got McDowell's.
Nah, we ain't that country.
I would say orange.
Huh?
Arithmetic, subtraction.
Nah, say baby. I'm not saying it. I'm
Can
just
I
a modern
say-
day
you say
Smitty over
orange?
there.
I'm not saying it.
Cause my mama do it.
Orange.
Wait, inch.
I'm telling you, this nigga like he's from Africa.
Rich around.
What y'all say?
Y'all put the UR for the O.
Hey, but I know how to spell that shit though.
We
That's all
don't
that
know
matters.
because you was in
Graham Cracker University.
fundamental school.
Orange is spelled
Orange.
O-R-A-N-G.
No, it is.
Can you
not.
orange my shirt?
Bad. I'm playing.
Hey, but okay, so
Sound that shit out.
man, normally
What color is that? Orange.
Aren't you ready to go?
Ladies
That
and
was
gentlemen,
good.
of course, that's orange.
hey, but you know what though?
You out of Earl. What? I said you out of Earl.
Y'all got Earl in here. Hell no.
Hey, your Earl light on.
That nigga quit last
But
week.
you know what?
Earl don't work here no more.
Y'all can talk with
Earl done went out.
We just
but
joking.
when we say what's happening, baby, all the bitches get wet.
And hey,
Ooh,
very-
them country bitches. 'Cause she's- them country bitches.
She just spit all that shit on.
I guess in our case, niggas get hard.
I do.
Because it said,
I like the way
you
y'all
got a
say
radio
baby.
voice.
You like,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
you got a radio voice.
So like I could have did the whole man, she really spit.
You said, babe.
That's why we
She's a
don't fuck with
spitter.
black women, because they always
She's
spit.
a
They don't
spitter.
swallow.
I almost set myself up.
She's a spitter.
Some air high five. That was good.
You better quit talking, Dre.
That nigga getting
Oh,
hard.
nigga, me too, your voice, nigga. Hey, please don't go to the courtroom. Matter of fact, whisper, nigga.
Nah, but
Get back to the oranges.
I'm gonna tell you guys something real good. Like
Allegedly.
allegedly, but
Say it again.
allegedly.
Okay.
He said that.
Okay, but like that day, you know, it was a bad situation. I mean, a lot of people lost their lives, but for me, it turned my life around. You know, I came to California, I met
Gave
wonderful
some
people.
opportunities.
It gave us opportunities because Louisiana don't have no minimum wage. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in 2000, we don't have minimum wage.
Well, they pay
in
whatever they want to
2000, yeah, they pay whatever they want to pay.
Like $7.
Yeah, like
Whatever they think they
yeah, and peep this out. In 1998, I was making $5.15 an hour.
I would have been late every day.
Okay, in
Hey, this is what I'm saying
2003,
about
I was making $6.50.
you California
An hour.
motherfuckers
What?
need to wake up. It's
Yeah.
it's more outside of this fucking
So I'm gonna
world
tell you,
than
the
California.
dudes,
No,
black
we don't
guys
want to know.
that's living here, you wouldn't survive 20 minutes
Nigga, they be
in New Orleans living there.
They be looking at your Facebook Live now like they gonna rob the shit out of you, nigga.
I know,
I'm
You
gonna
ain't
leave
shit.
you and I don't need to go, nigga.
I know. And see, that's the
I
thing.
ain't leaving.
I
on
show
purpose.
all my guys back
Oh, it is,
home
yeah.
how I'm living now.
Hold on,
That's
nigga.
motivation,
Don't you
though, right?
bring them niggas down here? Let
Yeah,
them stay.
nigga.
Oh, them niggas.
Too many
Hey,
niggas
you
down
know
here. Bragging.
what?
Everybody in
It was a
California
part-
now.
it was a
I know,
point
nigga.
I done
where
brought
I
Stop.
Detroit. He done brought New Orleans.
Look, it was a
We
point in
migrating
time
here.
some
We about to
years
move the
back,
Mexicans
like
out.
2006, 2007, where a lot of people, we was getting neighbors that was coming down off FEMA checks, you know,
Yeah,
that was showing up there. Then you had scammers and con artists that ain't never left California, let alone a city, that was getting checks saying that they was coming from Katrina.
Freedom.
You know, but I just feel like that was kind of fucked up because those who was actually out there and were stranded, you just took that money from them.
I took that money too. Nothing happened to my
That
house.
was more than you
Yeah,
was
here's
making.
the
I
thing.
was
But nothing
But it doesn't
happened.
matter. It was the point that it hit where he was at.
Yeah.
And he used that as an opportunity to migrate and make better
So
for
to
himself.
show
What
you,
made you pick California?
I did with Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall did Homecoming to America. Now my wife
You
job.
did how to glow.
you just blow.
Nah, my wife job. First we went to what's some real shit.
So she made more money than you.
Nah.
5 times.
She said $6. He said $6.
First we went to Utah.
Okay.
I found out it was a sin to be black in Utah.
Yeah, good morning.
Because the Mormons. I got the fuck out.
Oh,
of
you
there.
was on that bus when they took
Yeah.
the niggas?
Yeah.
I remember that. I seen the thing
left
about
on the
it.
bus.
That was you
left on-
niggas?
Yeah, that was us.
Oh.
It was a bus. full
And
of
you had a
niggas.
white woman?
Well, she wasn't on the bus that day
Oh, okay.
because
Yeah.
her job.
Didn't make like he was poor.
Yeah, I had to. Nah.
You come with us, they ain't gonna give
So
it
what
to you.
happened?
So
I'm
when
about
I
to get
went
all
to
this
Utah,
wet
They had
pussy.
us.
from Hurricane Katrina. They was all moist.
Yeah, it was.
Shit.
They had us.
Moldy.
I was staying in a Marriott, a
Mildew
Courtyard
pussy.
Marriott. I was in
Mildew
Salt Lake
pussy.
City, and mildew pussy. That's nasty. But there's somebody out there
You
fucking
told
me right
soggy
now.
pussy ass
Right
out
now.
here.
Right now. Right now.
On
Because my cousin's
Facebook,
still out there.
where they had them like in these domes when the flood hit.
Yeah.
It was in like a stadium or something.
We was in the
But
Superdome.
someone was recording. It was like some cops ahead of them, and they was like recording like these niggas over here getting it on.
Oh
And
yeah.
everybody ain't in here. And I was just like,
Oh,
they
you
was
gotta
fucking on the thing. I'm like, how's your pussy getting where are your
This
dick
bitch,
is hard
she
and you
literally has
homeless?
swamp pussy.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh.
Be serious sometimes.
But you know, like
Hey, for real.
when I came to
What's
So
the
you
California,
best
niggas
stress
really
reliever?
waded in the water.
What's
Nah.
the best stress
Well,
reliever?
well, yeah, but you know, like once I got to California, we was in Gilroy. We went to Gilroy.
How y'all get
And,
that?
Garlic
because my wife's job, and then my job. So
What you make cherries?
nah. So what happened was I choose California because one of my coworkers, he was like, "Oh, you gotta come to Cali." I was like, "Why?" He said, "Nigga, I make $28 an hour." I said, "Doing what?" He said, "Nigga, doing the same shit we was doing in New Orleans." I said, "Nigga, I'm making $8. How you making 20? You making $20 different?" He said, "Yeah." I say, "Where you live?" He said, "Man, I live in a city called San Jose. It's full of Mexicans." He said, I was like, "What?" So he said, "Man, come out here." I was like, "All right." So I came and I saw, I ain't gonna lie, you know, be straight up, be honest with you. it was a culture shock because I was like,
We
what's
didn't tell you that the milk costs $8 a gallon.
yeah. So
You have to come this way.
Yeah,
You don't
so
have to pay taxes.
I'm looking, and I'm like, damn, there ain't no niggas working. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't see not one
All Mexican.
nigga working
No, there's
for
no-
the company I'm working for right
There's
now.
no niggas in San Jose.
But you-
Like 5, and I know every single one of them.
Damn. So when I got there, I was like, dog, I was telling my boy, I was like, dog, I don't like this shit. He was like, "Deep man, these
Go to
Mexicans, they and then I'm gonna be real with you." So he was just like, dog, I mean, they cool, man. I was just like, dog, I don't like these dudes, man. He was like, bro, just be cool. I was like, all right. So when I went in the human resource place, I got transferred. So we doing the transfer thing, and they slid me over an offer. And I was like, what's this?
For the
She was
job.
like, yeah, because they was letting me know when I'm getting
They
paid.
give you a what?
They
Now, how
gave me
can
an
you say
offer.
offer but not Earl? I mean,
Oh, Earl? Offer?
Oil.
I don't know. But she slid the offer over, and I was just like, what's this? She was like, this is what you're going to get paid. I was like, oh, $30 an hour?
What you smoke?
I was like, shit, 30? I was like, what I got to do for this? She was like, the same thing you were doing there. I was like, how is this the same company that I worked for in New Orleans?
Oh, you
And
talking your
You
way out of it.
transfer.
No, I
You
transferred.
transfer from the same company.
Yeah, and I didn't, this
Oh,
goes
them
to
niggas
show
ain't
you
shit.
how, like, you
But
don't
no,
know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's okay, I guess. So once I got on the
Keep it
route,
up.
I realized I was like, man, I don't know how to drive in hills. And I had to do the DMV, like the driver
Driver
test.
test.
So I was like, how the fuck you park on a hill? I didn't know. So I failed it. But I kept the job because I still had commercial license. So I'm just like, this is crazy. So, I passed it. They passed it, even after the 7th try. So I'm being real. So it moved up, and then the union came in, and I got under the union, and they said, we're gonna raise it up to $37.50. And I was just like, so you're telling me New Orleans been ripping us off for all these years?
Yep.
And
When
was it Bertolotti?
that's every state though.
no, I would
yeah.
never work for
You're looking
Bertolotti.
at- I was
They're
in Cal-
racist.
I was
Hey,
in
don't say
Detroit.
his company name, though.
Republic Service. They Stockton, California. We do their trash, but I don't work in Stockton.
Yeah.
I love it. It's a good company. As long as you guys pay your garbage bill.
Yeah, then they repo the shit up there.
Yeah, but then I picked up another job, medical transport.
Yeah, that's where I seen you. At.
Yeah. So like,
where I was working, right?
yeah, you
Thank
was
you very
working, and it
much.
wasn't
Thank you.
fast food.
My company.
Okay, Tommy.
Thank you
But
very much.
here was
Okay,
what's crazy. Here's what's crazy. When I saw him working in there, fixing what I saw him fix, I was proud. I mean, for real, because I would have thought this big corporation would have hired a white man. Not saying nothing against, you know what I'm saying, but when you think that kind of, you know what I'm talking about.
They are.
You know what I'm saying? Not even sticking with their own, they're gonna get somebody that's credible. That, you know what I'm saying? That like can fix everybody's shit. Not just not saying, Jeremy, you on Craigslist,
Jeremy.
but
I'm a
He's a
franchise.
German
right now.
motherfucker.
Let's call him
It
Tommy.
seems like your list
Tom-
like all sound.
Franchise, by the way.
He's a Jeremy motherfucker.
but
That's Jeremy over there.
that's Jeremy. I love that. And that, I saw a black entrepreneur, even though he had his wife doing all the
Him?
work.
You
but,
know that,
know.
You
You
don't
don't work with him for real.
Yeah,
You don't work with him for real.
Yeah, you see me.
yeah, I saw him. And I was proud because I'm thinking that this is like for real. Like, nigga, you might as well do what I do, but start your own business.
Mhm.
And that's what we talked about.
Yep, I'm still
And-
looking into it.
And what I'm saying now, I don't see a lot of brothers, not fuck brothers, niggas out here working. What I
But they
see
don't
a
take
lot of
advantage
niggas
of,
using
right.
chicks to get what they need to
Right.
get.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They don't
And
take
if-
advantage of what's out there.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of opportunities.
It's
There's
a
a lot
lot.
of money in Cali.
I'm not gonna say
Oh,
what I was
man.
about to go say. How I got my
That's
opportunity.
because
You know,
It's a lot.
really, it's just sad that y'all don't know
Right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So y'all
Because I
see
grew up
what
with
the difference.
What?
With
Grew up with
niggas.
what?
what you're talking about. You're saying you don't see that. And then
It's
earlier,
a
like a
generational-
couple of weeks ago, you was like, "Busted ass niggas is not out here," or something like that. But
This
so,
nigga
but
here.
I ain't met no real nigga out here, you know.
Oh,
I ain't
wait,
said that. I
bitches
hang with a
like
bunch
it's
of real
McDonald's in California.
No, I-
It's easy
no.
to fuck.
I didn't say all. I said a lot, and
Wow.
he'll
Is your
testify
wife
to that.
from here? Is your wife
I'm
from
not
here?
married.
Your-
Ah!
Or not?
I'm not fucking married.
It don't matter.
No,
I'm asking
and no,
you
from
anything.
Detroit.
Okay, that's my point.
From
Continue, right? Okay, you're right.
Anyway, that shit is
really?
hilarious.
Another drink.
I think we need to do this at the club. I really think that.
With
We
an
need the
audience.
audience for this shit.
I really think that.
So,
So you like it?
hold on.
Yeah, I
Hey,
really
hey,
like
but you know what's hilarious as fuck? You got Paco in the back, like, ain't this nigga trying to take my money away? Talking about doing shit at the club? What the fuck?
Who, Paco?
Hey, nigga, you
Yeah,
travel.
No, he's the producer. So he could.
You hearing?
He said,
Listen, wait,
motherfucker.
stop. He said, motherfucker.
I am a motherfucker
We
I know,
already
that nigga got
established
kids.
that 4 times over.
5 times
So
over.
here's another drink.
Oh,
Damn,
Nah, for real though,
Oh,
nigga,
the
Want something else?
there's a nigga in there.
he need his
Not that
coat.
strong. Though.
There's somebody else in that motherfucker.
Who's that?
Yeah, it's 2.
Who is this?
See, this is some Tupac shit. I didn't see that nigga when I walked in.
Hey, look, I was standing at the thing. He came. I
This
said,
nigga-
"Oh, she said, I ain't even scared."
And this nigga said, why is your nose locked? I said, nigga, we don't want what
Yeah. No, let me tell you, because the audience, the people that's viewing this don't know. So I hopped out the Uber, so I'm like thinking I'm GQ,
You
right?
took Uber?
So yeah, I took Uber from my desk though. I paid $40 to come here for
And
this.
I got a lift. I'm gonna put stickers on me.
So,
you call me.
Okay, so hey, I will pay. I will
Hey,
do
I'll
it.
leave my car.
He gonna get a ride, or
Jeremy need a ride home.
Hey.
You need to go home.
She gonna get a ride.
You gonna get a
You
ride.
got
So here's the thing. So here's the thing. I jumped out.
I got weed.
I jumped out the Uber like I'm GQ, right? So that's a fucking trip over that stump, you know, because it's the
Hilarious.
concrete. So I'm like, boom, about to go through the door, and that's how I found out motherfucker was.
Oh, shit.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Now I know I'm not the only one that tripped before.
Hell no.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping.
Oh, here, yeah.
But I like this, and I'm for real. Like, I really do.
We need sponsors.
Yeah, we're gonna get
Yeah,
that.
we do.
We're gonna get that.
We take weed sponsors, weed.
But you know what?
Everybody ain't drugs.
I've known.
If you know anybody that have Earl, we'll take them as a sponsor.
You take the Earl drops,
Yeah,
like
all
the,
of
the wax drop.
Make sure it's the orange kind.
Yeah.
Orange.
With the
I've
rinse around and
known
rinse
the
it off.
orange
I've known D
Make sure
now
you rinse around and
for.
rinse it off.
I've known D for how many years has it been now?
I
Almost
said
10
over
years.
10. Over 10.
Yeah, about 10 years.
I've been
Oh,
knowing
I
him
done work
for,
with him, and he done been a brother that always been ready. If you got something and it's gonna be about some money and you ready to do it, he there. When I was bouncing, every event, he knew I had my guard card. He'd be, hey, bro, I got this job. Let's do it. Every event, he always been down, always looking out for a brother.
Yeah.
So definitely.
I do all the shows. You know, my name don't gotta go on the flyer because I don't believe in like
No, we
Holy
want it
shit.
there though.
What's
You
some
know-
of the acts you brought? Some of that stuff.
shit.
Let everybody know so they can get ready to come down here. and party.
Okay, so I mean, I bought, of course, the
MC Hammer.
I never bought him, but
Oh,
I would love to bring MC
You
Hammer
would?
just
Let me
because
finish.
I looked up some, you know, because all right,
Let's keep
I bought obviously E40, Too Short, everybody from the Bay, all of them. I bought Ice Cube. Was you bouncing when we got pulled over?
We worked the Ice Cube job.
No, but he did Stockton, but
Yeah.
we went back to Modesto and we got pulled over.
Well, we did that one. Is that why he was late?
No,
this
ain't
was
why I
after the
late.
fact.
Okay. That, yeah, remember that?
Yeah,
Motherfucker was out there for about
Hold
2
on,
hours.
what happened when y'all got pulled over? You
Okay,
about to say
so
something.
so people don't know Stanley
Tell them it all.
Yeah.
from Friday is Ice Cube's brother.
Yeah.
So like
Wait, like
like real brother.
Stanley.
Yeah, that's his brother.
Yeah.
Okay, so like he never called him Q, he called him O'Shea. And Dub C is his best friend. DJ Pooh, they all
They're
are
click,
fucking
yeah.
friends. So I was like, even though when I say I bought him, it's not just me. It's a collective of people.
For the
It's
money.
For the money, you know, like $15,000.
Don't say the numbers, nigga.
Keep going.
Well, 15 to start. Okay?
That's the first, yeah.
So we come together and we get the front end of the money. And once I did that, I realized that, you know, hey, this was an opportunity to grow. I then did the New Boys. I don't know, some kids.
This nigga said, who?
and then I did,
that's him?
then I did Pitbull in Modesto. I did Kim Kardashian.
And did she bring the great crowd?
She did. This was when she first started. I'm gonna tell you, like,
What'd she do when she came? Just
That-
come
They
back?
can't.
all the people from
she did a whole lot of
VH1,
people.
all the people from VH1. I mean, I've done a lot of them. You take a loss. I bought Stevie J. I swear to God, I am so fucking mad because with Stockton, Manteca, Tracy, Modesto, you have a lot of black people.
Yeah.
And I mean, everybody watched VH1. Nobody came.
Damn.
When I
Who'd
say,
you bring again?
boy,
Stevie
Stevie
J.
J and
What that nigga
Jocelyn Hernandez.
Together.
Together.
What that nigga do?
Stevie J is one of the biggest producers of all time.
What did he perform?
Well, he could.
I wouldn't have came neither.
That's true.
What are you talking
But
about?
you know, I mean, for people, you know,
He got
like
that sleeve
they put. Here's the thing. I bought Cardi B.
Before
This
she
was in
did.
Fresno. This was in Fresno.
Before she
No, she was. She cost $30,000 at that time.
nigga, don't say the numbers.
Well, that was at that time.
Oh, okay.
You know, I mean, the numbers. Here's my thing. You know, a lot of these people, they act like they all that, but I always got this thing like, don't act like you all that to the nigga who's bringing you.
Yeah,
because
you
you're
paying for it,
hiring
yeah.
help.
Yeah.
Can you bring
You're
Kenny G?
Kenny G, I would love to bring him, but
Nigga,
he's $1 million.
Goddamn, what
He's just gonna play the saxophone.
about Shirley Murdoch? Can you bring her in?
Well,
She gotta be fired up.
I mean, she's dead, right?
No,
She a Pee Wee
nigga.
Herman.
She just played with my cousin last week.
Big
So
I would love. You know, here's my thing. I can send a text. Like, I would love to, like,
KMX.
tell his boyfriend to stay home though.
Fuck
So
you.
hey,
No,
who would be one of your top as your personal, like your
You love.
personal people? Who would you like to bring? The perfect show, three artists.
nah.
I say
Hold the
his,
others.
not yours.
Okay.
Like, do you hold on real quick
Hold on,
before you
let's
answer this? Do you do just concerts or club?
No,
appearances?
concerts. I get the artists. This is what I do. So I book the artists for like 3 or 4 shows. Okay. So when you book them for one show, I'm gonna just throw a number out there. Okay. So E40 right now $30,000. Okay. So that's
That's one
depending on that's one show. So that's depending on where you're bringing them. E40 is not doing clubs. Excuse me. But if you book them for 2 shows, that 30 just went down. to
What you
20.
do, like Gallo? Do Gallo let them?
I wouldn't fuck with them white people because they want a
Yeah, don't
percentage
fuck
of no,
You
they,
fuck with
they
the
will.
Armenians.
No,
Gallo
Gallo,
DoubleTree.
no,
Let
Gallo,
'em
they
talk.
wouldn't. They want a percentage of sales. Okay, it's sort of like Stockton Arena. Okay, so let me show you. So the dudes who just did the Lil Boosie show, right? They took a loss. There was no win there because Ticketmaster is the biggest ripoff in the world. You buy the ticket, Ticketmaster get $3.50 off each ticket. You're not renting the whole arena. You're renting the bottom level.
Yeah.
So basically, they're charging you $17.5 for that whole arena. Okay, so now bringing in your sound guy, bringing in your stage people, right there, that's $10,000. Then what you're gonna do? Radio?
Concession.
Well, you don't get
You
none of
ain't
that.
got to the artist.
You don't get none of the concessions.
Y'all just call me.
Okay, so that's why when me and my people do Summerfest, we always did it at Sherlock Fairground because why? We get
At where?
100% of the parking.
At where?
The fairground,
Turlock.
Sherlock
Fairground.
Okay.
Sherlock
Sherlock
Fairground.
Turlock.
So we get 100% of the concessions. We go to the 99-cent store, get the little bar ass hot dogs. Get
Nigga,
the
call me. Nigga, call
no,
us.
but I'm saying though, like
Costco.
you know, fuck Costco too much, too expensive. You know,
More shit.
but you get more shit, but you're gonna take that shit home.
We ain't gonna tell you where to go.
You know, I'm all about a profit. You know, but like these shows. So I'm gonna show you this way. So I just did my birthday party like 2 weeks ago. I put the group on it. The guys only costed me $600. I mean $4,500
For your birthday?
for my birthday. Was
Like
my
2 weeks
birthday
ago.
was the 18th, but I threw a party
You
on
went to
the
that weak
14th.
ass game afterwards.
I did, and I was on the sideline.
Yeah, I seen that.
You
You
know,
know, there with that fat ass running back.
you can't buy those tickets, so that means I am somebody.
You came a long way from that institute. What was that called?
I am Malcolm X.
I
Yeah,
am
look at
Fundamental.
you know, no, one of the things, and
Graham
here's the
crackers.
thing. Here's the thing that I love, that I can go back to New Orleans. I can pay my mama property tax, go back and show that I am doing something
Yeah.
with my life.
But he ain't on the phone with you.
What
I'm
you gonna
in
start out
California.
there though? What you,
Huh?
you know? You gonna do like a young men's rehabilitation something?
Yeah, I would
You
love
gotta
to
do
do that.
something like
I would love to do that, you know. But the thing is, with young dudes, young black men, they don't want to listen.
Well, they
Okay,
got all
okay,
okay.
Hold on, I got something.
I got something before you go
something.
into all that. Fuck you. We still stand on the club stuff.
Hold on, real
So,
quick.
hold on.
Real quick. This is important.
What?
I got something for you. You can help all the fathers at 11.
All the fathers out of
How many of them there's that?
I don't know, but tell them that's your
That
cause,
shit's real.
nigga. You ain't got to pay no money.
I got a question. So, is there any artist that you brought that you would never bring the motherfuckers back?
R.
And-
Kelly. R.
and-
Kelly.
Okay, after that, the
Why?
next,
On
the next-
Why?
hold on. The next answer I need you to do after you do that answer
Did he feel?
is: Have you ever took a loss?
Oh, I took.
Okay, so go there.
Okay.
Profit and loss.
So here's the thing, and I don't want people to take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna just be real. Niggas don't like spending money.
No.
Okay, like what I get a lot of dudes every fucking weekend. They don't want to pay $5,
Right.
but if we do
Get
a
it.
Mexican show, I can show it $70 a ticket. And Bimbe and Jose, they coming in with Jorge
Raul.
and Raul and
You gotta
Diego.
get
They
them
coming
old
in
niggas.
with they boots on, they hat, paying $70 a
Right.
ticket. When a nigga comes to see Too Short, trying to, hey man, $20 to see Too Short, I don't want to pay that. But those guys, they not asking no question, and they
This is
not
what
just
they
buying one ticket.
Yeah,
They buying the whole group,
Family,
and
nigga.
then the
Yeah.
partner, you know, here's the
Buying
thing.
bottles.
Okay, they
On
buying
Sunday,
bottles.
nigga.
They buying fucking 24 beers for $150.
I got a question.
And they only eat tacos.
That's
Are
the
you-
same thing as a weed game.
Are you targeting like the demographics wrong?
Demographics?
Sound like
Where you go? Graham Cracker
Demographics.
University
With
too?
the Graham Cracker University.
Yes, you fucking me up right now.
No, I went
the
to Ritz,
demographics
And that
wrong,
nigga
like
on water.
if you
No, he wants
if you
some
get fuck y'all. Look, nigga, like if you know you're going for an older crowd, will they pay?
Older, I've done older
It depends
shows.
on what it is.
Fuck all that.
It depends on
What happened with
it
R.
is.
Kelly?
Okay, here's what I do. If you guys invite me back, I'll make sure I bring his rider.
You coming next week, right?
I can be here next week.
Bring the rider.
What again?
I bring the rider, and I'll tell you. Hell yeah.
You need a ride? Let me drive your truck. That's cash.
So no, the reason I don't drive because I knew I was going to be drinking, and I drunk before I got here.
Responsible.
I got a day job, you know, and I can't afford to.
Hey,
like,
especially that CDL.
yeah, I can't afford to get pulled over. I get pulled over, it alerts.
Yeah.
You know.
See, I'm drinking water.
That's what happened.
Damn,
Hey, I'm drinking water too. But the
Yeah,
thing with
man,
R.
because
Kelly,
I'm drinking water too.
the thing with R. Kelly, I don't know if you guys remember, there was a show in Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
And people went crazy.
That was
They
you
were
throwing chairs and shit.
We had the next show at the Stockton Arena. Okay, and for people who don't know, but I'm gonna give this guy some light. You remember the artist Mac 10, T-Boz husband?
Yeah.
Well, Mac 10, a lot of people think some of these artists, they just go away. They take their money and they do tours. So Mag 10 did a tour. So what happens is he's like, you guys are not in the phone call, but if I got the phone call, I can put it on speaker, and it goes, "Hey, who want to buy this show?" And you'll be like, "How much is the show?" And be like, "Well, we got $100 grand." You're like, "Fuck, $100 grand? We can't afford that. Nobody's gonna come out." So now you buy R. Kelly for $100 grand. Now you got to figure who you gonna get
To
on
go
that
with him.
show
Yeah.
to go with it.
Yeah.
So if you guys remember the show, we had Adrian Marcel because he was hot. We had Eric Bellinger. We had some other little guys. We had the dude from Stockton called Incredible.
This nigga
And-
said who?
we probably had who? That's an artist. And we had E40.
Okay.
But E40, he didn't want to work with R. Kelly.
E40
E40.
or
Earl Stevens. He didn't want to
There
work
we
with
go.
him because he knew
Boyle Stevens or
Earl
Earl?
Stevens.
Or
E-A-R-L. Fuck. The guy from Vallejo. So, he didn't want to work with him. And what happens is that tour, so on that tour, you lose a guy. So now, what I always call it, I never want to do a show where I mix Stacey Adams with Jordans.
Yeah.
Got you.
Just, that's not going to end right.
Yeah.
Have
R&B
have
and
R&B and rap.
Yeah.
But when you guys see those kind of shows, it's because you're trying to put so
Feeling.
much in it,
Feeling.
feeling to get your money.
Yeah.
And on the loss,
Oh,
I mean, say I slept on the couch. Let's put it that way. I've been in the doghouse. I have done shows where I thought that they were gonna make money, and I'm like, shit, man, we're gonna do fine. Okay, this is gonna hit, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta go to the ATM. I gotta, now you don't go to the ATM. You do everything through Snap,
Yeah.
Snap Cash, PayPal, and stuff like that. But Google Pay,
I say who? Hey who?
This nigga and his damn drinks.
Man, hey who?
PayPal.
There you go.
So I took. Let's say I lost a house. Let's
You do
say-
gospel, nigga. They come to gospel shit.
But see, no, they don't.
I said
They don't.
No, they fucking
What
don't.
about R&B?
Black gospel, they don't come forward. But if we did a Mexican gospel show, they'll come.
Yeah.
You just get, okay, First
Oh,
Baptist.
do you like to tread on the
He-
other side
he-
of the
Modesto.
waters?
All right, here in Modesto. The church downtown on I Street, right off the Revival Center. Okay, if we did a show there,
Who'd you bring?
you could bring Borny. The Mexicans, they
Hold
coming.
on, who did you bring for gospel?
Okay, we
Fred
did. Nah.
You didn't get the Clark sister.
Nah,
You didn't get the
ain't
Wiley.
Nah.
Look,
The
look,
That's
Mexican,
why they didn't
Mexican
come.
people, they don't know those.
I'm talking
We
about
talking about for niggas.
what niggas did you bring?
And niggas still
Shirley-
ain't gonna pay.
Shirley
Y'all
Caesar
niggas ain't
wasn't
gonna-
there.
Nah.
You ain't gonna pay.
Now the people.
Nah.
Well, who'd you get?
Canton Jones?
Hold on. You wouldn't pay to see.
Nigga,
Shirley.
for gospel, I will pay to see Shirley if she came here.
Come on,
When
y'all
the
done
Wi-
paid for
y'all
Shirley.
is too
She
much.
Hold on,
money
when the
out.
Williams brothers came, we paid.
Hey,
They
how
too
much?
much.
$5
Well, it was
ticket.
it was $30 a ticket.
See, that's too much. Here's the thing. When I was gonna do, I was involved with this church, and they was having like a musical. I get so many calls, and the youth people of the church, they wanted to do Dietrich Haddon, and
The homosexual?
I got all the contacts.
Oh.
So Dietrich Haddon was talking about $100,000.
Goddamn.
So I was just like, okay, how are
Ain't that
you?
the one that was fucking around on his wife?
You got that love
Sunday.
porn, yeah.
And porn?
Yeah, he loves porn. He's like a Kurt Franklin. But the
You like
thing
gay
is-
porn?
Probably.
You said gay
Allegedly.
porn.
Allegedly. But
Yeah, allegedly.
the thing is that I'm all about making money. And if it's gonna make my family money, then I'm gonna do it. There's this thing,
Make
in
that money, don't let it
Modesto,
make you-
like a lot of people, a lot of people, I don't, and I'm gonna say this because I know there's gonna be some people that watch it. The reason why I don't involve myself with a lot of local artists
Because they're
is
terrible.
because some of them are talented.
Allegedly.
I can't make money with you
Yeah.
when you not gonna bring nobody to
Right.
come
So they
see
see you
you.
all the time.
But
You
that's,
feel me?
that's current practice, though.
No, it's not current practice when you like you the shit. When you
have to
come,
But as a person that's buying that,
Hold on. So you don't put local people in the show though, right?
I put local people in the show if they pay.
They got to be in the show.
Yeah,
Because they get publicity.
they get publicity. That's how this shit works.
Marketing.
Yeah.
When I put the club
Well, how
in the
much
background,
Fantasia
you got to
cost?
charge it.
How much Fantasia?
And technically, D, you should
Oh,
be
that
charging
bitch.
him.
She
I
sounds
should-
good.
You should be charging him.
Can she read?
You said to
She
be
don't need to read the same.
Better than Floyd.
I don't know. I got.
I think y'all went to
I
the
think
same
they
school.
both in.
Nah, she
That
from North
was
Carolina.
You ain't shit.
And she sucked her thumb.
When I meet her, I'm gonna ask her
Oh,
if
that's
she
what
say
they call
Earl.
it now?
I know, right? No, but
Phalanges.
you know, like, okay, so I'm gonna give you an example. So, like this show, right?
You said
This is a good show, right? So, if you
You
put
just saying
a
that 'cause you
local,
on here with
if you would have bought a local rapper here, right? He would have walked in that door and he would have had a camera.
We would have said who?
He would have exactly. He would have had like his boys with him, a line. They would have made it seem like they big.
you niggas stay out there.
Exactly. And then, you know, they would have been like, "Oh man, it's my people's." Here's the thing: when I do shows at the club, I get mad. If you have this fucking phone right here for a weekend, you'll get
Give
it
me a
back.
lot of white porn.
Nah, midget porn.
That's what I'm
You know,
talking
I'm into old lady porn now. Like,
I mean,
Well, you was
she
seven.
is about to open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got
But-
you was seven
but
in the
no,
closet.
like
Trapped in the
I
closet.
love to see people grow. And for me, coming from where I came from, coming from nothing, like nothing, and coming to California, there shouldn't be a 38-year-old black man who have less than me.
That's true.
Because you didn't have no natural
You said, yep, I do.
disaster. Don't fucking blame 1989 earthquake, because nigga, you was born here in Modesto.
Who?
That
Oh,
nigga.
no. I don't know too many niggas that was born in
Now,
Modesto.
I know a lot of, I mean, just this area.
Oh,
Everybody's
well,
not from the Bay.
The Modesto niggas are losers. I don't know
You
no
know,
niggas.
I mean, you
I'm
live
not-
in Salida.
I live in Salida too.
What they gonna do?
You live in Salida too?
I live in
Catch me, I
Salida,
win.
too.
Y'all niggas live in the hood.
Yeah, I actually, you
Give a
know,
fuck.
I live in that Salida.
you live in that shit. You ain't getting lynched yet.
That's good thing.
I live, you know, I got a nice house in Salida. Paid off.
Oh, you a neighbor?
Yeah,
Salida.
I live on Old Mill
Nigga,
Lane.
don't tell the
La,
goddamn
la,
story.
la,
I mean,
la,
shit.
la,
I'm
la.
over there by Suave,
Suave, so you buy
by Perron.
I'm up Perron's my backyard.
Oh, okay, nigga. I'm
I
by
hear the
Yeah.
oh, so you're down.
Yeah.
I'm on the good
I'm
side.
over in between
By the Christian
Discovery
school.
Bay and Antioch. Over there.
You by Modesto Christian.
Yeah.
I'm by Modesto Christian.
Okay, I'm by the college.
Give
I'm by
a
the college.
fuck.
So you pay
Now you go to
minimum.
something else.
We pay the same property tax.
Expensive than a motherfucker.
Motherfucker, I pay $6,400 a year
Yes,
to
yeah.
live there.
I still owe that, yeah.
You niggas ain't banging.
Huh?
You niggas ain't banging. Give a fuck about Salida, nigga.
Bang bang Salida gang, nigga.
Nigga.
I live on Sun West Drive.
Oh, okay. I'm Vintner Estates, you know what that is.
So anyway,
I know that state.
we was gonna talk about the judge now, but I guess we got too much into
Oh.
New Orleans and shit.
I know, right? That's
Yeah.
what happened.
No, that was good.
Which is cool.
Good though.
I told them that you was gonna be, a good, I guess, guest.
This nigga act like he did something
Tommy,
that actually
keep
turned
track.
out.
Tommy,
Hey,
he did his job.
Wait, hold on.
Niggas a
Hey,
bitch.
hold on.
It's a bitch.
Clear this
Oh,
up.
somebody else
Okay.
finger your
Clear
ass.
this up real
Hold
quick.
on, hold on. They about to fight over you.
I think putting his hand
Who
on
talked
your
to
arm.
you first about coming on this show?
Yeah,
Who made it? Hey,
Hey.
who made it happen?
Let me. Before you say that, these niggas was arguing about who brought your ass on. So which
Yeah,
one
yeah,
of these
D, yo,
niggas
answer
got
that,
you?
D.
brought you
Answer
on?
that, D.
The argument
Wait,
was
I
who
got the
talked
question.
to you first.
I just want to know the
Everybody else out.
fundamentals.
Hold on.
Okay.
Everybody else out.
All right.
Who brought it to you
Okay.
first?
Okay. So when the show first started, okay, I think like
'Cause these
a
niggas
month
is
ago,
like water and herb.
Yeah,
a month ago.
It's about
Okay.
a month
And
ago.
this is about the what? Fifth show?
Marshall,
Sixth?
he hit me up on Instagram. I think I don't know where I was out of town.
You
somewhere.
was at your boy's bachelor party in Vegas.
And no, we was in Texas.
Texas.
We was in Texas. Yeah. So
You trying to
it was August. Matter of fact, it was August 11th. It was
Yeah.
August 11th.
That's the first show.
So he hit me up and he
He
was
was.
just like, "Hey
Beat your
man,"
ass.
because I told him, I said, "Nigga, I'm on this scooter." You feel me? And it's pouring down raining. So I say, hey, when I get back, how about we do this? How about you get the show going and you hit me up when you want? Who hit me up was German.
Thank you, nigga. I won, motherfucker. I got him here.
No.
Hold on.
Okay, y'all tired.
And I started watching it.
Hey, hold on.
I
We
started
don't give a fuck.
watching
She
it.
ain't shit.
Okay.
We act like this nigga MC Hammer.
Where was your heart? Was it for germ?
Okay.
Was it for germ?
No,
for
I'm gonna be, you know,
A miso soup.
I'm gonna be real.
That
I'm gonna be
early.
100% real. Like, I got off early, right? And I was just like, damn, man, this might be a setup because, like, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Facebook, right? And I post a lot of like shit just to get people reaction.
Like
you know,
me and you.
Yeah. So like, I have like
The Trump
celebrities,
shit.
people. I got judges. Literally, I got real life judges and politicians on my page. So my Facebook is just a wide range of people. So I can't be one dimensional. So when I was like, man, that chick gonna eat me alive.
Yeah.
I was like, man, she looked fucking like
Who, her?
Yeah. I was like, no black chick love to like see a black man with a white woman. So I know this shit's gonna.
Well, you didn't bring it with you.
No, but like
Clutching my
I'm like, that's why I hit him
Nigga,
up.
pearls,
I hit Jeremy, and I was
Right.
like, hey,
Because
what are the
he
topics?
knew what she was like.
No. I was gonna bring up some shit earlier, but I had it wrong.
Yeah. So I was like, yo, what are the topics? So he's like,
No, before you came in, this
So
nigga
you gonna
said,
blame it on me?
hold on, this nigga said, he a Republican. I said, fuck that nigga, he can't come in here.
okay, let me address that. Let me address that.
Do that.
I am
I'm
a
trying to figure out how you
Republican.
just feel.
Who?
I am a
Yeah,
Republican.
you by yourself, you're a Republican.
He's from down south.
I'm a
though.
Republican.
Down south were Republicans.
I'm a
Most
Republican.
of them still are.
Hold on.
Y'all
Time
live in
out.
California. too
Time
long.
out. Time out. He don't need an interpreter. Keep going.
I'm a Republican.
For the
Okay.
record.
Now he don't.
So,
For the record.
for the record.
Anyway, my man said. That's why this nigga been
Okay.
from all day.
Okay, so
Don't pick
really?
on him.
Oh, really?
Leave him alone.
So
Really?
this how it goes,
Okay.
okay? Like I believe in my father.
Don't talk to them.
Don't
This
say
nigga's a
another word.
publicist.
Fuck
Okay.
them niggas.
Leave them bitches out loud.
Okay,
And start snap.
here's my thing. I find it real fucked up that a lot of black people they down blacks that's Republican, but when Colin Powell and Consolida Rice was in the
Who?
White House,
Who?
nobody said
Hold
shit.
the fuck up.
We still
Who?
dog they motherfucking ass.
I think he just came from Mexican.
Who the fuck
He
is
said,
that?
Selena. He's
Oh,
trying to
God.
Lisa, nigga. He said, Selena.
That's Condoleezza.
Hey, this nigga got a Mexican dish, nigga. This nigga said, Consolida. Hey. I ain't never said that. This steak is made with a side of Consolida rice.
Oh shit!
I thought y'all didn't need my
Hey,
interpretation.
You hired him.
You gotta edit that shit, right?
Hey, you can talk again, Marshall. That nigga said, and Consolida rice. Hey, can I get delivered with some Consolida rice, please?
Hey, I should have had my interpreter.
That's it.
You gonna need that.
Hey,
Condoleezza.
I'm here for
Hey,
you.
Justin said, fuck
I'm
that. Who?
You should have saw his face.
Yeah, it was worse.
I was like, hey,
Trying to get the Scooby Doo face. You know what Scooby is
Yeah.
like?
but what did she do?
Hey,
She
so,
was the janitor.
yeah. So
She was the cook. nigga.
she was a cook. So you know, for me, growing up in New Orleans, it was just that hey, that's what I was taught, and I mean, it was just like you work for what you wanted, and that's just how life was. So I mean, I didn't believe like right now, you're a homeowner. I'm a homeowner. So my property taxes, I pay $6,400 a year. So I'm paying this shit for people who are not fucking working. So I should have some say. And people don't realize that because they form Democrat and Republican as, oh, you black. So let me dangle a celebrity in front of you, and I'm gonna promise you something. A celebrity.
Front you.
Front you.
No, hold on, the other silent.
Yeah, the is like,
Marshall stupid.
Hey, make sure we have subtitles.
And we're gonna have balls bouncing like a motherfucker on his shit. He's gonna go back too.
I think that's tips and toes.
Oh shit!
Oh, Frenchie.
It's fucked up.
Hey, I almost said bless you, nigga. Hey, you wouldn't front the TV, nigga. You would front the TV. Ooh, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and front you this month.
All right, y'all. That's the end of the show.
Damn, already?
Damn, we had fun today.
Hey, man.
Thank you for watching the Petty Nation Show. I'm Justin Alexander, nigga.
You me so
Another big.
What's happening, baby? It's your boy D.
You threw me off. I'm telling you.
she said, hey.
And Jeremy niggas.
All right, niggas.
And we got Pepe in the sound.
Hey.
What? Oh, that
Don't
nigga-
stop the music.
I was scared, bro. Literally, I was like, man, that shit scared me.
I'm good.
No, like, for real, though.
Don't stop
Turn it off.
the
You
music.
put the first on the phone.
Nah, I didn't. I put on
We
my
still live, y'all.
Tell
Still
them
live.
around this nigga.
Oh, we still
Still
live?
live. You got to turn it off.
Yeah,
Oh.
take for a second.
Oh, so the mic is hot.
Yeah.
Still be hot.
Oh, it's all right.
Good show, guys.
Look.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Make sure you come
See, here you keep coming from the back. You know, say, where the fuck you be at?
that red light go on. Then I know it's off. That red light is still
Call it.
That whole part.
It's still off.
We're still
No, the audio's off.